so.
Alright. So last time we played, you guys extended through the rest of the night, doing some checking on different people, trying to find Mark, who went out sleepwalking. In that time, you guys bumped into Iodin and Franklin, who were both seemingly moving in the exact same ways, talking about similar things, and being rather defensive. You noticed off in the distance another student sleepwalking away. In that time, a delicious pie was made.
A very good pie.
Very good pie.
Very
great
good.
pie.
Great pie.
Franklin died.
Yep.
In that order?
In that, yeah.
Probably.
Franklin died, and some questionable thoughts about who to trust were thrown out, whether it be staff, friends, or otherwise. You guys returned home, went to your long rests, and we have... Did anything happen in the roleplay chat that needs to be addressed now?
No.
I didn't look at roleplay chat. I completely forgot.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
You always do.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
I do wanna I wanna know now who's getting their long rest and who's gonna be late for class.
Yeah, class starts at 8. If everybody's going to long rest, woof.
You're gonna be 15 minutes
You're gonna
late.
be late to class.
What happens if we don't
What
get
do you
a
guys-
long rest?
You take a point of exhaustion, and you don't get your stuff back.
I think Lunno would probably.
We're gonna forego the point of exhaustion because you get like 7 hours
You get
and
like
some change.
you get 7.5 hours of sleep,
Yeah.
and then you have to get a.
You just wouldn't get all your spell slots and stuff back.
I don't like my spell slots back, so I'll just be late.
But you can't cast spells anyway.
You don't have your focus.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm supposed to be getting back that morning.
Supposedly.
I would like to wake up a little bit early.
Okay.
I'll wake up in time for class.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll wake
Not
up in time.
appreciate it, but
Because I
I'll
imagine
be late.
Kit wouldn't
And you?
be...
I'm a badass.
I feel like Angie would oversleep and probably be late.
Okay. We're going to fast track to homeroom if you guys are okay with that.
Sure.
cool.
The 3 of you that are getting up in time for homeroom.
Yeah.
Did you have something?
Well, I was thinking, Kit probably wouldn't have slept very well and probably would take a point of exhaustion.
It's up to you. If you're gonna give it to yourself, I'm not gonna stop you.
Well, I'm just saying to get up kind of early and go to the nurse's office.
You
Mark it
only
on
need 4 hours of sleep.
Do I?
You're an elf.
You're an elf.
Oh.
You get your full. You're fine.
We had this
Okay.
whole conversation last time when we were talking about what time it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, you can do whatever the fuck you want because you're going to be...
Yeah,
up.
no,
Tran-
you're right.
You get
Sorry.
trance.
Sorry. Yes, I will not take a point of exhaustion, and I will wake up at like 6 in the morning and
See this
attempt to go to the nurse's office.
I assume you guys are going to the 7 hours, or are you guys getting up at 6 in the morning as well?
7 hours.
Alright?
Yeah, I figured, yeah.
Alright. So you'll be going off on your own.
Hey, oi.
Baby's
Sarah's got things to say. Sarah has things to say. The people need to hear this!
Speak your truth,
You
but
said
not
to
if
me.
not if you're gonna rub against the
Sarah starts
microphone.
speaking perfect English and warns all society of like a great
Man.
like disaster
Oh,
is gonna come out.
It's fucking
I wish I
like
could read any of that. Oh, it's purple, by the way. I wish I could read any of that.
True.
I can pull it down if you need it.
it's
There was a picture of it.
Waddles from Gravity Falls when he gets Neil deGrasse Tyson's voice.
Oh my god.
Evie, while they're role-playing, can you take a picture of that calendar and put it in the chat?
What was like a point of comparison?
No, please get up and do it because I want
They want to be able to see it.
I need to be able to read it.
Oh,
I can
As-
see it,
Like
I
as
can't
an actual,
read it.
like, useful...
Well, we know you can see it, but
Alright. So you get off and take off to the nurse at 6 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
What day is it?
it
Takes you
is-
about-
Well, it's whatever the last one has a number in the bottom right of that paper.
It is
31, I think?
No?
yes. So it is
After
now
Dastard.
13.
I know it is Dastier. You're so right.
What do these numbers mean?
The numbers on the bottom are session numbers. So 31 corresponds to session 31, which is now, which
No,
starts on...
it's 32.
It's 32, my bad, which starts on 13 Dastier. Sorry, I have a system. I haven't explained it to
That's a
anyone.
good way of doing it if you know what you're doing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I've got my own system for note taking.
There's like a
right
little
here.
horizontal line that
True.
denotes the break in time.
So I do have cheerleading today.
I think that's what we determined. Is that.
And that's what it says right here.
Yep, I think that's what we determined. Is it
cheerleading
happens on
practice.
Wednesdays,
Yeah.
or Dastier.
Yes.
I almost said window.
So then it
Fucking
needs.
goddamn, I'm gonna get my long rest.
It needs to change
Up there too.
up there because it's on nest here.
Is it?
On the 14th.
Yeah, that was whenever we wrote it down.
Okay, give me the 14. Whatever. As long as it's on a day.
So it's
I've got
tomorrow.
botany club today and cheerleading practice today.
I'm pretty sure we said that.
Yeah,
it was
we-
next year, so that it wouldn't overlap.
If you want to bump
Yeah.
Yeah, just bump
cheerleading,
it.
I'll bump it.
I apologize.
You're good.
I may have given you conflicting information. That may be
I
entirely my own fault.
Don't I don't.
Yeah,
I
because
do-
it was
I
last
do-
session because we were like, oh, let's see if this changes color.
I do.
It's still
I
kind of
believe.
blue.
Alright, so you make your way
It's
to the nurse's
blue.
station. Takes you about 20 minutes to get there.
Open the door, see if there's anyone in there.
The nurse is asleep
Oh,
behind the counter.
Focus this. I will walk up to the counter and say, hey, excuse me. First off, how is Franklin doing? Is he?
He ain't here no more.
Well, that can
What
mean
the
any number of
fuck?
things.
Well, I mean, he walked out of here.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
if that helps.
I just wanted to make sure that was taken care of.
Yeah, he walked out of here. We got it sorted. Gavin came down and approved some fundage. I cast some spells, and kid walked out of here.
Oh, thank you. Can I have my focus back?
Actually, I gave him to the kid. He said he wanted to give him back to y'all as a thank you.
Oh,
Said he
okay.
was gonna meet you in homeroom. And I was like, I trust this kid. Sure.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. I just wanted to check in and make sure
Right.
everything was okay. But yeah, I should go meet up with the rest of my
Let me take some notes.
Thank you.
Franklin is evil.
Is he?
Kill Franklin.
Kill
immediately.
Franklin.
Now that he's back from the dead. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a zombie.
I will go meet with everyone else.
All right, bye then.
Well, I said thank you and bye.
Yep. Bye.
Are you implying I sound rude?
But yeah, I just
Head back to the apartment?
Yeah.
All right. Then the rest of you guys would be getting up about this time, except for you who are choosing to do your long rest, and you who are choosing to do your long rest.
I
also
think
restores your
I'm
health, right?
definitely awake. I just don't.
Still resting.
I'm resting.
Yeah. In the long state.
Ollivander definitely has insomnia.
I do definitively overslept.
Okay. How late are you sleeping in?
No, I mean just like overslept till
Make
like.
a constitution saving.
No, like, I was just saying that it wasn't like them just resting or choosing to stay, and they just woke up at like 8, and they're like, "Oh God, I'm
Okay.
late."
I'm just checking because you're like, oh, I'm getting up at 9. That will have ramifications.
No. Also, does that mean you also get your like hit points back and
Yep.
your spell
All,
slots?
Yep.
all your hit points, all your spell slots, and half of your hit dice.
Yeah.
Not that I've used any of those.
Wait,
In most
since-
campaigns, you don't.
Half hit die
Since
come
the-
back after a while?
Half of
Yeah,
your hit
half of your
dice.
hit dice.
Okay.
Since the mansion is the last time.
I'll
I used
actually
hit
have to
dice.
remember that for next time you use it. I always thought it
Hit
was
die
all
very
die.
rarely get used in a game. In
I
most
was
of
gonna
the
say
time,
it's very particular. It's like
Yeah.
you take a short rest after a combat. You know.
yeah, most times people are like, oh, I'll just heal, or fuck it, let's just take a long rest so I'm not wasting my slots.
I may as well use the last of my slots to cast a healing spell
Correct.
and then long rest. You know.
Exactly.
That wouldn't do anything.
I mean, well, I use the
Gain
last
all
of
your
my
hit
healing
points back
spells
anyway.
to heal a rock,
Bro.
That's
And
a
then-
healthy ass rock.
healthy as rock.
Sure.
What would unhealthy rock be like?
Broken, probably.
Usually they hatch out of the egg a little too soon. They're a little unhealthy.
Oh.
I didn't know
A
Dwayne
rock.
hatched from an egg. That's so interesting.
Now I need to know if you know what a rock is, or if you're just being a silly little guy.
It does. Anyway,
Hell world.
Talking about the big bird, Ibu.
A rock.
A
A
rock.
rock.
I do not know this bird.
To the Google.
It's actually ROC.
Is that RC?
Mhm.
Wait, I thought you were talking about like a rock, like a stone.
No.
Is there skin cat?
Yes, that was
It is
the,
ROC.
that
Big
was
bird.
that was what the initial conversation was about.
Bird.
And then somebody said egg, and then Ryan
bird.
talked about the bird.
That's all my joke.
Okay, I was gonna.
I got it. That was a really good joke. Even we just gotta cut it out.
But I think I meant like a
I want people to stop telling me about that.
Alright, so you guys wake up.
Wake
up!
Sit,
Why should I put keys up on the table? Why should you put your name in the
are we done stimming? Are we good?
No!
Never.
I love how somehow, I think every session we have had the...
Ever
where it
since
is.
we watched Goblet of Fire.
Ollivander puts his name in the goblet of fire.
Petition to have a goblet of
Gavin
fire.
comes down the stairs.
Hey, I'm old enough.
You're right, you're so fucking right.
He's like,
It's me! I'm Harry Potter!
Poor Mark, he had dreams.
Oh no.
That makes Mark and Neville for real, for
Oh,
real.
Look, Neville is a crucial part.
I
We just
know.
haven't gotten there
Neville
yet.
becomes a hero.
Mark.
Wow.
Neville grows up and becomes hot too. So
That's also
Mark,
true.
we waiting, brother.
What are you saying?
Mark's not getting taller.
He's not. At best, he'll grow a little bit of facial hair. At best.
Mark and facial hair just sounds so wrong.
Doesn't
now.
it?
No, I don't. I don't want to think
suave
about that.
teenage years.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's gonna get a fucking one of those wet sticker tattoos.
Neville didn't have suave
Bro.
teenage years. It was all downhill until he got to do it. Until
Till
he was
puberty hit him.
totally,
Alright,
he got hit with the fucking puberty truck.
Put the keys on the table.
That's out of order, but okay.
Sure.
Let's go.
It's post putting
Homework.
keys on table,
I'm
asking
there.
yourself why you've done this to yourself.
There.
You're just fast tracking home.
I mean, I thought so.
I'm good with that.
I thought the no. Oh, you're still. Yes, my bad.
Yes.
I nearly skipped you.
Yes. No, I just
How
fast-tracked it.
far is
Homeroom from the house.
Yeah.
Like 20 minutes.
okay with a skateboard?
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Then you
There
get a
we
5-minute
go.
time cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
But
in
you
my
may
head,
get some looks when you skate through the Xenobox.
I always do.
Okay.
In my head, I imagine that I'm not actually faster on a skateboard. It's
It's the
just
confidence.
easier to maintain that speed. Like you
Sure.
can't sprint for 20 minutes straight,
Yeah,
but you can ride a skateboard just as fast for 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
arguably.
Right, so if I'm showing up to class on time,
Mhm.
and you're
Dom and
showing
Kim.
up,
I'm showing up on time.
you're showing up like maybe 2 minutes. I say 2 minutes later. That doesn't sound like a terrible
20
long-
minutes late
Yeah.
is what we've established
Yeah.
5 seconds ago when I asked how far.
Oh, my bad. I thought they were talking about you.
No, I'm also
They're-
lit.
They're
I was talking
also
about Kit.
they're
Kit's in the apartment with you
Yes.
guys.
Yeah, kids-
No, I've returned.
Okay.
Kit's there awake.
Turn.
Kit's awake before you are in
I'm
the
here.
apartment. Just say, I am here.
Kit could be at the fucking homeroom 2 hours early if they wanted to.
True.
Yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that Franklin made it. He's okay.
It's so annoying when that happens. I'm so sorry.
Glad. Are you talking about Franklin?
No. AVB, I'm stimming. Go away. Pay attention to your fucking roleplay.
You're involved in this roleplay.
That is true.
I am not right now. Have you heard Daimhin speak? No.
Hey, Robin, how are you today?
I'm tired.
Who said that?
My fucking bow. I can't keep my fucking bow straight. She's just sitting there, just redoing a bow over and over again.
It looks the exact same every single time.
I
did it.
I think
There you go.
I did it.
I
I'm
figured
okay now.
something out for Ollivander's cosplay.
Thanks.
Speaking of bows, I need a big pink sash to use as a belt for the skirt because it got belt loops. Surprise!
That would do it.
You should put bell loops on there.
Little dingly dangly.
Oh what?
On the dress.
They just said
Oh wait,
they
I
had
forgot. I
belt
would
loops.
be
What
tired,
dress?
Luno. Hold on.
Or is
I'm
it-
thinking
oh,
in
it's a
the space-
skirt.
Yeah, it
I'm
has
thinking
belt
in
loops
space
already.
of tired Luno.
I'm thinking like a dress and you just.
It's got
Oh.
a skirt and there's belt loops in it, so like I want to tie a big pink sash around it. I'm sorry for derailing.
This is critically
I'm
important
here
to my
for it.
character.
Chaos.
I mean, it's what he looks like, so
Shall we head to homeroom?
I suppose. I suppose so.
Nobody tried to grab Ollivander.
nobody ever does.
Well, Ollivander is getting their beauty sleep.
I think I think Ollivander runs on Ollivander time.
Are you saying that Ollivander isn't beautiful when they don't get their beauty?
You're not here.
Yeah, you're not.
They knock
yeah,
on the
I'm
door.
not. Just,
Are you saying?
No, me as a player. Me as a player. You're perfect.
Are you?
And his ghost says
I was so
that.
surprised. I was like, wait a minute, I know that one. I played Psychonauts. Anyway,
Get dressed up. Brush
it
my
does
teeth.
sound like we get up
Yeah,
and
you
we
guys head to
go
class.
to homeroom.
Yeah.
You guys make it to class. The second you three walk through the door, Franklin stands up from his desk and starts coming straight over towards you.
Oh, thank the gods! I'm so glad you're okay.
Yeah, no, I'm here. Sorry if I hurt you guys. He
No,
hands you
no.
back yours and Angie's focuses.
Thank you. I think they might be sleeping right now, but I will make
You'll
sure
see
that
them
this
before
gets.
I will.
Yeah, I'll make sure
Surely.
that this gets back.
And then he leaves.
But are you doing okay? Do you feel any different?
I'm exhausted, but
Well, yeah.
otherwise I'm fine.
Like, do you feel like whatever has been causing this is gone?
Unclear.
Yeah.
I would appreciate not dying again. So I mean, if you see me standing out in the field, just kind of, you know.
Well, you were doing that thing again.
Was I?
Not at
I
the
don't have any
exact.
scars yet.
Well,
Not today.
not at the time that we saw you, but didn't you say his sword had blood on it?
It did.
Yeah, your sword had blood on it, so I was a little bit concerned.
I'll have to look into it because, as far as I can tell, no cuts on me.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
I don't think you're the
I
only
got
one.
no strings on me.
I don't think you're the only one. I did find. Wait,
Yeah,
no.
there's-
I would. What? Hold on. I'm trying to remember what Lunno knows. Because you met
Iodine.
Franklin out on the field, and then like
Did we ever?
No.
completely
Connect
I just left.
Nobody ever saw Franklin. No. Yes.
We figured out like the connection after
Yes,
the
I'm
fact.
we
losing
figured
my
the connection
goddamn mind.
afterwards. Yes.
But I only heard about what happened
I
with
wasn't
Franklin
there, what I
afterwards
know.
because I left after
Yes.
Franklin was unconscious on the field. I left to go find you. No.
Yeah,
to,
No, we went together.
Yeah.
Yes, we left to some. I forget what it was.
Sent both the people with healing spells in the same party.
Yep. I don't think this.
That's what we should do more often. Split the party.
Anyway,
It always works out.
It always works out.
And some the wizard and the warlock in one, and the druid and the cleric in the other.
It'll work out great.
Just leave the bar behind. We don't fucking need
Who
him.
needs them?
But to Franklin, Luna would say something like, "I don't think you were the only one. I know we saw at least one other, out, in a impaired state."
We saw
I
a
don't-
third.
He takes a step to the right, and you see a good, maybe eighth of the class is missing.
Oh shit. That would have been my next question. Is like, do I notice that people are missing? And it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's very
shit.
obvious. I think there's gonna be a thing today.
I would hope so. So we found out
Assembly.
recently that Aetherborn are being spotted on campus. I don't know if you've heard about that.
Still rumors, but we're fairly certain.
Yeah.
Okay.
So something to be aware of. And also, another thing that is super noteworthy. Whenever you were sleepwalking, I'm pretty sure your weapon has something to do with whatever's affecting you. Because we removed the weapons from you and from Iodine at the same time. And whenever that happened, whatever was controlling you just stopped and you collapsed to the ground. So
You're certain these things are connected.
I don't know. It all happened at the exact same time. That could be a coincidence. It could be related. Just something to keep in mind. Like maybe find a safe place for your sword.
So you're telling me to stop carrying my sword around while there's Aetherborns roaming the college?
I'm not. No. I am not saying stop carrying your sword around. I'm saying at night, whenever you're about to go to bed, like find a place to.
So when I'm
lock it up or
when I'm
something.
most
When I'm the most
vulnerable.
Stop having my sword with me.
Like, you can keep it near you, just in a way that it would be... Like,
Inaccessible?
maybe, keep it on a chain or something like that, so you can't leave your apartment.
I suppose I can give it a shot.
I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas, but
Sure.
just trying to avoid a repeat.
No, I understand. At this point, the bell rings. Geralda comes in. Alright, students, everybody please sit down. We must discuss. I'm sure it is very noticeable we are missing a large number of our students today. We are gathering all of the students from all classes and all grades into the Zytoplex. Gavin he's going to be having a town hall meeting, so to speak. Those of you who are warlocks, please remain in your seats. The rest of you, to the assembly.
Kit starts to get up and then sits back down.
Oh. I'm in trouble.
That's me.
I'm in trouble.
Davin is gonna go over to, or when she gets up, gonna hand. They don't have. I forgot him again.
Oh, you're leaving Bach.
I'm leaving Bach with Kit.
Thanks, little bug. You be safe out there, okay?
I think it's you who needs to be safe.
Yeah, but...
Be dangerous.
Be bold.
Be bold.
You know what? You can be dangerous. You're a fighter.
I'm very
I'm a
dangerous.
druid. What?
I'm very dangerous. Have you seen the
fighter
bug?
in the different sense of the word.
We don't have a fighter in our party.
Well, we considered Franklin, but it just didn't work
It
out.
didn't work out. He started hurting himself. I don't like that kind of
I like that
energy.
energy.
Bad energy. Red flag, really.
After the class clears out, all that's left is you, Jorhal, and Berelda.
Does Ollivander get Angie just show up in the middle of this?
I mean, as soon as you guys enter the Zytoplex, you're going to be met with the assembly. It's in the Zytoplex.
Okay.
So there's no way you could go to the class by accident.
But there is though. I could if I'm on purpose.
If you're doing it on purpose, that's different.
There's no reason why I would do it on purpose. I don't think.
You too. Professor Warlock is going to come in here with the one warlock from his class. The three of you are the only first-year warlocks. We're going to be asking the lot of you some questions.
Okay.
Maybe 2 or 3 minutes goes by. Professor Warlock enters. He's the leader of the Dead Language Society. I don't know if you guys remember him. He's showed up a couple times. Behind him is Jason Young. Jason Young comes and sits down in the open chairs. Alright, students. We are all warlocks here. Verelda, please leave.
Get the fuck out.
Verelda, this is my... Verelda? Go. She leaves. Alright. We are all warlocks here, and I am a first-year general studies teacher, so I am the only one qualified to talk to this group of people. Now, as you know, many things involving Eldritch Bomb and other things of typical warlock behavior have been showing up. Someone has poisoned the water supply. Someone is messing with the electrical. Someone is messing with people's dreams, sleep, and mindset. I am unsure if all... Put your hand down. I will address when I'm ready. This is a very serious matter. As we are all warlocks, we are going to, as a group, try to determine if it's any of us. Does anyone have anything they would like to bring forward? Now you may raise your hand. Jason, you first.
Damn.
I know. Go ahead.
So, first, I was going to ask, why hasn't the general student body been informed of the water being poisoned?
Because it's new information. It's being addressed right now.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that that wasn't something that, was known, like...
This information brought forward by Jorhoff.
Okay. I do have... so, I work with the Kempton Critique, and I have been assigned by...
We are very well aware what clubs the lot of you are in. Carry on.
Well, Toby assigned me to do some looking into some of the stuff that's been going on, and I have been taking some notes. You are more than welcome to look through any of them.
Divulge what you have that's relevant.
Okay.
That would point direction, not ceaseless bias.
These are all just notes of journalism. There's no bent or leaning towards them so much as just trying to get the facts straight.
Jorhoff steps forward. I have also been collecting notes, and he sets his notebook down in front. Please compare them.
So, I have right here where I wrote down, Franklin was cursed with a lesser insomnia spell. The spell is not directly tied to whatever is causing the sleepwalking, because we were able to remove the insomnia curse, and he still ended up sleepwalking. And we're thinking that whoever put the curse on him might have even been trying to help to try to prevent the sleepwalking.
Jorhoff opens up his notebook. I also have that Franklin is cursed and has been sleepwalking, but was found dead with Kit yesterday.
I mean, I was going to get to that.
Yeah, but you did not. You neglected to bring that information forward.
Not all... My notes are in the order that I took them in. At the time that I took that note, I didn't realize that Franklin was going to die.
My notes are in order of relevance.
Yeah, well, I haven't had time to organize because I just got finished writing them yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long night.
I agree. You have been busy. The water supply. Me and Angie were going and trying to figure out why one of your compatriots sent them to look for you there. Upon finding that room and going and researching it, that is when I discovered the water supply has been tainted. More eldritch balm, more creature, more goo.
Wait, who told you to go where?
Angie. We spoke. I was researching some of the Franklin stuff, and she said she was looking for you, and that she was going to the locker room, so I assisted.
Why was she going to the locker room?
Where she said that you would be.
I have been to the locker rooms a grand total of one time, and
One time is enough to poison a water supply, is it not?
I have been to the locker room once, and you can confirm this with the coach of the softball team, I believe it was. I went in there not realizing that the summoning room was an option to first-year students to try to summon my patron.
Warlock leans forward. It's not.
It's not for first-year students?
No. It's for student mages of faith. Carry on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know where else to summon my patron. It's a little bit...
You shouldn't be summoning your patron. You're a first-year student.
I have to be able to communicate.
Yes, commune, not summon. Very different.
I don't know how to do that without...
There's a club for that.
Which club?
Student Mages of Faith.
Oh. I didn't think that it qualified as...
It's for communing with higher powers.
Maybe I should switch to that then. But... Yeah, I went there to try to speak with my patron, and there's a whole water thing that
So you
happens.
summoned your patron in the shower room, and now the showers are contaminated.
This was like a week
That
ago.
is interesting how these things line up.
That was a week ago.
And how long does the balm subside in one place?
I don't know. It depends on if it's got air access, I guess? I don't know.
I would like to bring the next thing forward. While I was not here for this, I have done many of investigation. The people who solved the mimic problem and found the goo was, in fact, kids and their compatriots. Seems like a way to throw off anyone looking into them A way to, like, put up a shield of good faith. Anything for say for this?
I mean, we got attacked by a mimic, and we were defending ourselves, and none of the professors stepped in.
Professors were wrangling students, were they not?
Yeah, but I mean...
Maybe you should have let professors handle it.
We were told to roll for initiative. We couldn't.
Excuse me.
Running away is always an option. It's a legal game action.
Don't worry, guys. From now on, we'll run away from every situation.
This is a role play moment, man.
I know.
Celebrate what's happening for me as a person,
I'm just fucking with you.
dog.
Look, I don't know...
It's been working.
There was a higher
Hey.
power that told us we had to fight.
Hey, listen. It's been working pretty good for me so far. I'm just saying.
A higher power, like some sort of eldritch being, you're saying? Eldritch Ball!
Is
Wait,
that,
it's Orion's fault.
Oh no!
could that
Technically, that's not wrong.
It's true.
could that be like a valid warlock patron
Oh my God,
having
Ryan,
the
no.
DM as your patron?
I've seen it done before, but I would never want to.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
It'd be
I
very
like
meta. It'd be very meta and very
the
funny.
right game,
Yeah.
fine. A long-running, consistent,
Mm-mm.
mid to high fantasy, short campaign only, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I
It's a
wouldn't
joke
want it.
character for sure.
Exactly. It's a joke character or one shot.
And your
Gotcha.
patron name is just your name backwards.
Sure.
Nair.
Whatever.
Nair.
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 Alright,
Patient direction and hair removal.
look. We were caught in the middle of it. We couldn't really run. It was chasing after us, and I have my younger sibling to take care of, and I wasn't going to let her just, become mimic meal.
Fair. What is your relationship with Matrius Sarson?
Well, we met during the first week, and I haven't seen him in a little while.
No one has. That's the problem.
Yeah. So
You were the last person to be seen with him. Are you aware?
I did not know that. Was that in the library?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he was showing... Wait, I wasn't there for that. I was told about that after the fact.
One of your compatriots then. My
yeah.
notes are a little fuzzy.
That was Lunno and...
There's a coffee stain.
Lunno and Daimhin, I think,
Sure.
were with him, and he was the one who brought it to their
So-
attention that the Elder's Balm was there.
So he showed them Eldritch Balm, which conveniently has all of your names written on it, correct?
Yes, that is a very
Including
long
his.
story. That is a very long story, and it involves...
So when did you start tagging your instances?
That was the only time, and I was not the one who had
So
that
you're
idea.
admitting that you tagged this instance.
I didn't tag the
Professor
goo.
Warlock, I do not believe we need any more evidence. What do you think?
No, I didn't tag the goo. I tagged the shelf because it was inside of Fistandia's mansion. Oh my god. And it's a whole ordeal, okay?
3 nosebleeds start in the room. That timeline doesn't exist.
Oh no.
Oh no. New power word we'll learn.
Power word
What
nosebleed.
is with you and
Causing
having
nosebleeds.
like
Warlock
get it.
reaches up and touches his nose. What are you doing? Sit down. Put your focus on the table. What are you doing?
I didn't do anything.
You just caused everyone in this room to suffer psychic damage and have a nosebleed. What are you doing?
Incongruent timelines.
So, you're using incongruent timelines, you're messing with the goo, you're poisoning the water supply,
I didn't
students
do
are
that.
going missing around you constantly,
They're not going missing around me.
2 have died,
2?
so you haven't found them yet.
Found who?
Fine.
Who's dead?
Well, for one, Franklin.
Ah, he's fine.
He's fine. He walked out.
Is
He
fine.
walked out of the nurse's office this morning.
Tis but a flesh wound.
I didn't do that.
Expensive flesh
There's
wounds.
dead and there's dead.
That's just the U.S. healthcare system. Alright, sorry,
I'm
that's my
sorry.
last
For real medicine.
There was a presence
Bust out a
inside of
political
Franklin.
joke.
I could sense it. I don't know what it
that
was,
sucks, 'cause
but
that's
there was-
exactly how it would work.
There was something mind controlling him.
Are you dead? Get the fuck out.
So, you're admitting to dabbling in mind control. Is that why your friends do what you ask them to do?
No,
Is
no,
that
no.
why?
I didn't mind control him. I was saying I could sense something doing that to him.
We're being mind controlled.
What patron do you follow?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Uh,
What do
CID.
you want?
That's what the mind control's for, idiot.
Where are they located?
Okay, well, fuck you.
Redmondville?
Can I get... Yeah, you knew.
I will go discuss with your patron.
Is being mind controlled.
Okay.
Sorry, they know. I mean, I guess.
I mean, you don't have to go to Redmondville. I can just...
I know. I will be asking Balin the Seeker to look into it for me.
Okay. You're not gonna hurt Sio, are you?
Up to him. Why are you doing what you're doing?
What do you mean?
You can drop the shit.
I'm not doing this.
All of the evidence here points to it. Things you have said agree with it. Your evidence doesn't even disprove it. Do you have another direction we should look?
I mean, Jorah's the one...
Aetherborn.
No, there's
They already know about
Aetherborn,
that.
like,
But
going
that
out of
way.
school, like, I don't know this personally, I haven't seen one, but I've heard it from other students that there's Aetherborn being spotted, and, you know, something's gotta be done about that.
I understand and I agree that something needs to be done about that. We have limited resources up here. You understand this?
Yeah.
We have limited resources, limited people. We all have a role to play.
Look, if you need to lock me up, you can lock me up. But putting me away isn't going to do anything, because I'm not the one behind this. I will do whatever you need me to. Like, you can rifle through my mind, put a truth spell on me, whatever you need to do.
I lack those abilities.
Well, this is
Right now, this is a warlock issue. Okay? And listen, looking around this room, there's 4 of us. Alright? Our kind, not necessarily liked here. Okay?
Is now
If
a bad
it's
time
you,
to say it was all Ollivander.
say something.
It's not.
And who?
I mean, I don't know specifically, but I don't know anything about these other people's patrons. But given that you are the Warlock Professor,
I am not the warlock professor. I am a warlock professor.
the
I don't even
first
teach
year,
warlock stuff.
one of the first year Warlock professors.
Sure. I'm a general studies professor who happens to be a warlock.
Can I?
I'm also second year life skills if you're interested. You do need them.
Yeah, I do.
Roasting.
I don't really feel comfortable around the other 2. Would you be willing to talk to me in private after this?
Come to me on your lunch break.
Okay.
My classroom will be open. Do either of the other 2 have anything to say? Jason, you didn't say anything. What do you mean you don't want to talk to yourself? Whatever.
I think Jason.
It's gotta be Jason.
Jason.
None of the other ones Warlocks got questioned. Only Kit.
All the evidence points at Kit.
Yeah, but no one ever looked at to see if there was any other evidence that could
That's
possibly
not.
point it.
No, that's not true. It's just that Jorhas is being a dick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jorha is being pushy and pushing his evidence first.
Yeah.
No, he is pointing the evidence in a
Yeah,
way. He's
that
making.
will-
He's
Yeah.
writing the story himself.
Yeah. He is actively pushing.
What was the teacher's name again?
Warlock Indris. He is a general studies for first year and a life skills for second year, and the teacher for Dead Language Society.
Gotcha. So it's ROLLUCK?
ROLLIC. Rollick.
Right.
Do you want his race?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'm just making sure I have his name in the notes. Because I just was calling him Professor.
Yeah, it's fine. You guys may go to the assembly. You're coming in about midways.
Yeah. Thank you.
For the rest of you, by this point, you guys would have funneled in.
Where are we going?
Pew, 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 pew. Shatter all my bones. Pew, 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 pew. Tony Hawk's brocaded.
When you get a trick.
Yeah.
You guys make it to the assembly in time before it starts. You guys see that all the first year professors are in the middle, second year, third year, and then fourth year plus. Standing in the very center is Gavin.
When I roll up,
They're up on the second floor. Everyone else is down on the main entry hall.
when I roll up, I'll kick the skateboard and just grab whoever.
This room is full of people.
Yeah, just whoever's in the back or whatever. I'll just grab somebody. Hey, what the fuck is happening right now?
They called an emergency assembly.
Do you know for why?
Students are going missing. Aetherborns. Sleepwalking. Poison water. A lot of things.
Angie like runs up behind him. I was like, "Hey, but why is everyone here? Where's Kit? Has anyone seen Mark yet?"
Who are they?
Mark?
Yes.
They're someone named Mark.
They don't know who Mark is. Just accept this.
Are you guys doing okay?
Well, this is the first I've heard of, like, I mean, I knew like one or two people went missing, but like since yesterday, a bunch of people apparently, right?
About an eighth of school or so.
Who all went missing? Is Kit? Did
There's
anyone see
more
Did
Kit?
people missing than how we've met.
Do they have a list?
They're working on it. What is your name?
Ollivander.
And make sure you're not on the list, being that you were late.
Oh, that's true.
You too.
Oh yeah, I'm Angie.
I assume the first year's teachers took roll. They did in our room.
I'll look for the homeroom teacher. That
Second floor, up there.
is she up there?
Yeah. She up there.
Kit's like not on the list, right? You've seen Kit this morning, correct?
No,
I'll
Has
look
anyone
into
seen
that.
I
Make
left-
sure they know you're not
I
missing.
left 15 minutes late, man.
Cool. I left like 20 minutes late.
Oh, sorry, you both introduced. I'm Haruto.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice, yes.
How's it going?
Hello.
You should ask how I spell that.
Hey, are you gonna be a relevant character in the future?
I actually have a whole fucking page for them, and they are.
They can say yes.
They're the son of someone from Becca's campaign.
Mm-hmm.
They can say yes. I'm asking them.
It's up to you guys.
I'm asking Haruto as Ollivander. Hey, are you gonna be a relevant character in the future?
Possibly, I did not know.
Okay.
It
How do you
depends
spell that?
on, Haruto. Haruto.
Relevant character?
It depends on if we connect or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
Character?
that's usually what I ask people if they're gonna try to be friends with me. It's a fun little bit I do.
Oh, am I a relevant character?
I don't know.
That's a decision you have to make.
Hey, listen. I'm already a relevant character. I don't know about you.
It was Haru.
Tio.
Haru.
Angie looks very upset.
They're a Jim Dragonborn.
Wait, what color?
Becca, what color are their parents? Oh, Ruby. I have it written down here. They are Ruby.
And if they're here, they're first year. Oh no.
They are a first year. No, this is all students.
Yeah,
this
that's
isn't just first
that
year.
just occurred to me.
Yeah, he is a first year though. I think it's he. Yep, he, him. Correct pronouns.
Y'all have water bottles?
Unfortunately not. I have a jug.
You can also get some water. The fridge water is.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's filtered.
All the water's poison.
No, fridge
no.
water is filtered.
One of these cups is poison.
Did you guys know anyone that went missing?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I can't find. Mark's been missing since last night.
I guess we do know Mark.
sleepwalking,
Yes, Mark is definitely somebody who's on the list because they were on the list before.
One of my roommates went missing as well.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't know what's going to happen with all of this. They're just kind of getting everyone in here.
We'll find him.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna look for mine too if they let us. I heard whispers of a curfew and some other things.
See, I don't really plan on having them let me.
Yeah,
I kinda do what I want.
understand. A lot of students are talking about banding together, but not really up to us. We'll see how it goes.
I think we form a union.
The student union.
union.
A student.
Student.
Gotta have the
Drink.
student union center.
Grab me some alcoholic beverage.
Union.
You two got in there a little bit earlier. You guys have probably had 10 to 15 minutes to mingle with random people. Not that. That's too much. I'm not in a good headspace for heavy alcohol.
Raspberry?
That's fine. Preach.
Can you imagine how you DM with that though?
What, alcohol?
It just was like
Last time I had 2 gin and tonics while DMing.
Jeez.
Literally last week. Don't worry about me DMing.
Okay.
I played a version of D&D where if anyone out here got a crit, I did a shot, and if I got a crit, they all did a shot.
well then.
That game ended in 4 hours. Done.
About an average session, I guess.
Yeah, but everybody was fucking not okay. we had a Hexblade Warlock that critted on a 19. We counted that.
I'll play one of those divination wizards.
Yeah. Get fucked, DM. I took divination wizard. I took luck feed. I took halfling.
I kind of want to drink right now. I think you rolled a crit, actually.
Does a 19 hit? I'm sorry, did you say 20? Pours a shot. Alright, sorry, back to it.
Yep.
You two would be getting there a little bit earlier and have some time to mingle in the group and discuss with anybody. Is there anything you two want to talk about or talk to with any other students around you?
Okay, so we just talked to Franklin. Franklin's around. If Iodin is in the crowd. No, but there's this is all first year.
No, it's not.
Well,
this
this
is
is
Every
there's
student.
there's
Everyone-
first years around us.
Everyone that isn't
in
missing.
immediate vicinity, yes, but I'll probably go
Like,
find.
once everyone piles in, this
Are you
room
gonna
is
say
shoulder
that?
to shoulder full.
Mhm.
Once everyone piles in. It is the entire first floor of the library.
Okay, so
Probably
kind of
like-
have to be
A lot of people.
I would probably look around for.
you can see him.
In that case, I would probably look around for Madden.
Knew it.
given
Madden
it's
stands
small
out in a
And
crowd.
would stand out in the crowd, and assume that Iodin is at least nearby.
Sure. You seek out Madden. Are you going with them or seeking out your own person?
Okay.
I will go seek out. Oh
We'll
my
say
god, I'm
whoever-
forgetting his name.
Whoever you
Oh,
think
shit.
you want to seek, I'll tell you if they're missing or not, and then we'll go from there.
Blue boy, I'm forgetting his name.
I did a whole Thanos
Anduin?
thing in my
Anduin,
fucking
thank you.
character notes. Half the people in my character notes I labeled as missing.
Oof.
Damn.
Great.
Woof.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try to find Anduin.
You do not find Anduin.
Fuck.
You want to find somebody
I'm
else?
short!
Blame it on his
Ludo could
shortness.
just like pick you up by the hips.
I do have a method for finding somebody in a crowd.
Throw me over
Writing
there.
big letters.
No.
Hey, bitch!
If I'm familiar with them, I can cast message, do solid object. And people are solid
Most of the time.
most of the time.
I cast Cassius. Well, that's easier. Thank
It's
you.
easier. I can see them now.
I'll just stick with Lunno then. If I
Okay.
can't find.
My apologies.
I'll-
Madden is easy to find in a crowd, and you do find Madden. Standing next to Madden is Iodin. Iodin appears frightened.
Probably, approach the pair of them, wave, let myself known, and I'm already forgetting. Yeah, Iodin. Alright, what happened last night was Iodin was out. We didn't really pacify him. He just stopped. He started laughing, doubled over, and then just stopped. healed him, brought him back up to Madden's, said hi. Yes, so I'd probably...
Do you have your magic items book with you?
Please take a look. Some of them are on both sides, so you have to flip it around to see all the items.
Kids love Angie
Interesting.
trophies. Yep.
Seeing who has what.
I don't remember what I
I
have.
have
Yeah.
both of the healing potions on me.
Damn.
I thought I had one.
I think you had one.
I never used it.
There was one you...
There might be
there was
another
one you
one.
made.
Yeah.
It turned into all the money.
I wasn't.
I sold.
that was
I sold
crazy.
I
that
would
for
probably-
a pearl eventually.
Yeah, I'll probably
Yeah, I thought I
approach
got
the
one
pair
in
of them
the-
and say,
in the
"I'm
mansion."
like-" so
I might have given it to you, but it didn't.
it
changed.
Probably say something like, sounds
What
like
is that? That
whatever
has my
happened
name on
last
it.
night.
Potion of
Happened
advantage.
to a
You,
lot of
you
people.
both have one.
Are you two okay? Is everything okay?
Iodin looks distraught. I think this is my fault.
What?
We had that whole episode last night, and now everyone's gone, and I guess I should have been gone too, but I'm not.
Hey, come here. Come here. And I'll go, reach around him as best. He's tall and skinny.
Yeah, he's tall and skinny.
Okay,
That's all
probably
right.
like a reach around him just as best I can and give him a gentle hug. It's like, look, whatever you did this is not your fault, okay?
Yeah.
It's not your fault. Something or someone is doing this, and it's not you.
Yeah.
But
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Is your group okay?
Well, everyone
That's
is fine in the immediate tents.
Did
We're
they
a
pull
little.
the warlocks out of y'all's class too?
They got
Is Kid okay?
kid is most likely being questioned. If I had to
Change
guess.
this to you.
They took the ones out of the second year classes as well.
I think they're going around to everyone and just.
Don't use that eraser.
The only
Oh,
one
it
they
works.
grabbed of note from the
What the
senior
fuck?
plus class was
They never
Amon.
worked for me.
Amon. I haven't met an Amon, have I?
You have
Yeah.
twice.
Amon. What letter does that start with?
A.
It's another A name. Okay, that explains why I don't remember.
They're the sixth
Amon.
year student.
The sixth. I'm completely blanking.
They're the Tiefling Warlock that you guys met outside of the Student Mages of Faith room.
All the stuff I have.
I
I don't think you met.
I don't think Luno's been. Or Luno met Amon, no. Because like I've only showed up at
It was
Student
you
Mages
and
Face for like 5
Ollivander that
seconds.
met Amon, correct? If Lunno wasn't there, then was it you?
I think so.
Was it, were you? Did you
Yeah,
meet
'cause-
Amon
I don't know
'Cause-
who that is.
Because
I'm
they
not going
they
in.
brought Kit to
to do that?
do that.
What is
The-
what is their bit that they have? I would have taken this also.
Yeah.
I have this on my person.
Yeah.
What is the question?
What is their thing? What is their
They're a warlock. They're a sixth year student. That's the important bit.
I mean, like, what?
Wait,
How do we meet
like
them?
yeah? What was the? Is Almond?
Amon. Amoun. Amon.
AMOU.
If Luno it was for like 5 seconds because I think Luno
Yeah.
showed up there. It's like, all right, here it is.
Let's just call it a
Bounce.
brief meeting.
Yeah, said
at the
hi.
very least.
They are not on
I know I've introduced
the
them.
NPC notes page, so I probably wasn't there.
Oh well.
or
I know
we
he's in
just-
the notes somewhere.
I believe
Yeah.
you. And then he showed up for 5 minutes, introduced himself to everyone at once, and then left.
No, I definitely wasn't there because if I was there and somebody introduced themselves to me, I'd be like, how do you spell that?
Yeah, they snatched up Amon for questioning as well as a couple of the other super seniors and whatnot. They also grabbed all of the warlock professors. They got questioned by Gavin last night.
The professors too, huh? They're really suspecting everyone.
I think they're just suspecting warlocks right now.
I mean,
I'd be a little
Maybe.
worried about it outreaching to other classes, and this is just a case of bias.
hmm.
But what do I know?
It's
Just a
definitely-
barbarian in a wizard's world, know what I mean?
No, I hear you. There's got to be some. I do know there's been eldritch related incidents relating to like eldritch magic. So I'm wondering if that's the impetus for this. Even then, you know, does seem odd that they're...
If you're asking me, I think this is a little bigger than a student. That's just my opinion.
It does seem very deliberate, and at least in my homeroom, there definitely seem to be a lot more people missing. Not just not a small number.
You think they're targeting first years?
Oh, they could be.
Why are you looking at me?
No,
I'm doing that. I'm sorry.
We were in the you've probably heard of this. We were in the game room, the card game playing room where you play the game, except it's not cards. It was cards. It is
card
cards.
shop.
With the game there. Let's say I like more successfully than that relay like the story of like one of the first years, Marcus. No, not Marcus. Marcus the older one. Mark the younger one. It's Mark's last name.
Gups.
Gups. I'm gonna forget that again, but thank you for that.
Gupps.
Gups. Gups. Mark Gups had met someone up to no good. That someone had put Eldritch Bomb on him. He unwittingly brought it into the shop, and it started a whole escapade there. So I think it is entirely possible someone's
I
targeting.
just didn't get a chance to mention most of the things.
True.
Well, I say that. Iodin's not a first year. Iodin's what? Second?
Iodin's the second year.
Second year. So
Seniors are missing too. Jet Donro went missing.
not
It's the guy that showed you guys around.
Oh,
Right.
Jet. I know Jet.
Yeah,
we're
Jet showed you guys
fucking
around.
bros. Me and Jet.
I think the most interesting one to me of what went missing. Look up there. He points up to the staff. See who's missing? Dean Cindy Baskerlin, the first year dean, gone.
Oh shit.
Wait, who's the dean? What's that mean?
What?
What's it mean? When you said she's the first year dean, what's
She's
that
the
mean?
dean of fledgling studies.
Oh, what's dean mean?
She's the
Dean of
overseer.
head of a class.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's like in charge of all of those students.
The
Thank you.
boss.
Okay, thank you.
Y'all's boss, one step below, Gavin.
Okay,
The
cool,
vice
thank
principal of.
First year
First
Actually,
year.
students.
Dean, this cat, which is looking to find a new home.
You. Nice. Poor baby.
I've been
Baby.
so up in the internet with cats and them needing places to be.
A moment passes. The warlocks funnel out of various classrooms and down into the crowd.
Oh shoot.
Would I
Can I
have?
take a look out and see if like where we came from is like Kid
Yeah,
following?
you would see Kit come out of your homeroom.
Oh, thank God.
Would I have time to scan the crowd for this person I'm familiar with?
Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for two people because I wouldn't have seen Ollivander before. They would have left before me.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't seen Ollivander since last night, and I haven't seen Cobalt.
Cobalt you can find, Ollivander you cannot.
I got a job, guys. I will. So basically, I'm gonna be like fucking radar, ding, bing. Cobalt.
You got mail.
Cobalt.
Hi.
Where are you? Are you in the back?
Well, I mean, sort of. I'm in the drop ceiling tiles of the food shop.
That is the opposite of the back.
I can still see the presentation. If you peek, turn around. You see a little prestidigitation spark come out of a wall. Just, I can still see.
When all this is over, meet me at my dorm room later tonight.
Okay. Sure.
That's it.
Can Angie see Kit yet or no?
Yeah, you'd see Kit come out of the homeroom and downstairs.
Thank God you're not missing. Do you know where
Whoa,
Mark's
whoa,
at?
whoa,
What's going
whoa,
on? Are you
whoa,
okay?
whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Seeing Kit and going to talk to Kit are two very different.
Whoa.
Okay. Can Angie go and try to find to talk to Kit?
Yeah, of course.
Angie, where are you going? I'm standing right next to you.
Bye.
Why the fuck are you leaving?
The Kit.
There's a presentation going on right here.
The Kit.
Pay attention.
He's okay. They're not a main character.
What?
I am now.
Okay. You're in our party now.
Yeah.
What
Wait, no, I can
What are
say.
what are your talents?
Sorcerer.
That we actually need one of those. Yeah, you're out. Sorry.
Without hesitation.
Angie just like mouth is just like open. They're just
Lord.
like.
Just wait for we're in the back. It's gonna make their way to us. I'm
Kid
tall.
eventually finds their way over.
Yeah, you would find your way to this
Angie's
because
still
you're going to be
stuck there
sent to the back.
paralyzed.
Yeah.
Angie's just
It's
stuck there.
It's a joke. Calm yourself.
They are very easy to pick
I
up.
know. It's,
Oh, thank you.
I like
Yeah.
you.
Yay, thanks. That makes one person cool.
I tried this.
Are you fucking
I
kidding?
don't like you.
Oh.
I love them.
it's, they're very fun to have. They're very fun to have around.
Yes.
What is going on?
I don't know. I think they don't like me. I can't tell. They're being confusing.
We're both just sitting here snickering. Like,
Haruto, new best friend.
Angie's holding their arcade signet up, just like looking up at Kid, being like sobbing, like, what do I do?
I think they're just messing with you.
Are you sure?
I mean,
I am explicitly messing with you. This one, I don't know.
I might explicitly maybe be messing with you.
they're messing with you, Angie. Where's Daimhin?
Yeah, if I say maybe twice, it definitely means I'm not definitely maybe messing with you.
Oh, while I was making my way over there, can I try to see if I can spot Snips in the crowd?
You cannot find Snips.
Dang.
Oh, also, while this whole presentation thing is going on, I'm going to use 3 charges out of this Heward's handy spice pouch to make like a shot glass of ghost pepper powder.
Yeah, of course. That's what it's for.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna
Tuck that away.
Yeah.
Save that for later.
Yep.
Be a little fun thing for later.
Do for a rainy
a
day.
handy mouse tool
that we'll use later.
to use later if somebody tries to dump me. Pepper spray.
Pocket sand!
Pocket sand!
So much worse than pocket sand. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Did you see if Franklin was okay or?
Yeah, he's alive.
Okay, great. That's do
Such a
Students! Silence, please. You feel a big silence spell encounter the room.
This doesn't really affect me at all.
I know.
You just see from the back.
Yeah,
This doesn't affect me! Another student's like, that's a good idea.
You just see
I
all
like
the
They
this.
just
Yeah.
start popping
It's
up.
fucking
It
Sims.
looks like fireworks.
No, you started a chain reaction.
Someone draws out the little what is it? Meverse? Yeah. reaction.
You get Sims reactions of like the positive, the angry,
Plus,
the
plus.
Someone's plumbus spins a little bit faster. A lot of us have not met yet. For those who do not know me, I am Gavin. I am the proprietor of this building, this school, this ship. And I am very happy to have all of you here. My goal when I made this school was to empower the next generation. And the one after that, and the one after that. And then I will be dead. Hopefully. But alas, I'm still here. For the time being, I find it very unfortunate to say that a lot of you are not here today. Whether this be some elaborate student prank on me and my staff, or a devious ploy from a student, teacher, faculty member, or outside force. I am ashamed to say that we have failed to protect students in our halls. But I am proud of the ones that still showed up for school today. Things are going to be hard this semester. We won't be able to help all of you.
we're going to help as many as we can. As students, I hope you all look to each other for support and work together as groups to solve what problems that arise that you face on the day-to-day. For the staff has been lackluster in solving these problems. I am regretful to say that I have been lackluster in solving these problems. It feels tantamount to say that we put all the cards on the table. About 1/10 of our population of Kempton, teachers, students, etc., are missing today. Mostly first years, then second, then third, working its way up to our own Dean of Fledgling Studies, Cindy, who is not with us today. We have found many of Eldritch Balm latent around the school, behind bookshelves, on students, attached to items, in the mouth of our very own Chef Curdy, who could not be here today. We are struggling, students. The school is suffering a power problem on top of it all. We are moving to backup energy, causing an influx of Aetherborn to be generated within our halls. We believe this results, or may have resulted in the death of more than one of our students. For all of these reasons and more, I must ask that students no longer move through our halls individually. Stay in your groups and stay safe. Keep each other's backs. Teachers will no longer be moving through these halls alone. Familiars are not enough to keep us together and to keep us safe. We are instituting more homunculi to keep an eye on things, to act as security cameras, to float around from building to building and watch things. I myself have awakened the gargoyles to sit atop the Zytoplex and watch. Should something happen on the common grounds, they will come to your aid, should they be able to. I must ask students to only move to class or to required activities or clubs, and to remain within your domiciles as much as possible. I understand that this isn't the year that I wanted, or that any of us wanted, but it can still be a good year. For the time being, I and the rest of staff up here will search diligently for the remainder of the students. If anyone has any information regarding this, report it to your homeroom teachers. We will do our best to collaborate information and get it to the right person. For the time being, students, you are dismissed. The rest of your first homeroom class is cancelled. Please return to your second afternoon class and your clubs as if everything is normal. Please be careful, students. While we have lost 1/10 of you, I would hate to lose even one more. For this next generation will be far stronger than the last. Thank you. And the silent spell drops, and the whole room erupts with conversation, as everyone speculates upon what has happened. The room is y'all's.
What I was gonna ask for did you happen to see Mark anywhere?
No. I haven't seen Snips either. Daimhin is somewhere around here, right?
I was late. I don't know where Daimhin's at. Have you seen Daimhin, Ollivander?
No, I arrived the same time you did.
I mean,
Well,
you were,
like a couple minutes early.
I'm gonna go try to find Daimhin.
Do you need help?
If you want to.
Sure.
I just need to make sure she's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really have anything written.
Well, I guess I will
You can help too
Make
if
a
you
pie.
want.
make a pie.
You can help look for Daimhin too if you want.
I'll look for Lunno.
Okay.
Lunno's easier to spot.
Sure.
Also probably louder and full chain.
Yeah.
I've managed because no.
It's funny.
It's a
I
little difficult to
actually
move through the
probably-
crowd, but with time you can find anyone
Oh, I
you're
don't.
looking
I
for
don't move
that
through the
isn't
crowd.
hidden.
I just take and I go like this.
Okay. Yeah, eventually you're able to spot Lunno, but to get to them will take time.
Lunno,
No longer by Luno.
Okay.
Lunno's over there.
Lunno would probably be making her way towards Kit,
Can
actually.
you make a
or at
stealth
least
check, please?
I just did.
What'd you get?
20.
Okay, you do not see them
They
leave.
don't see me.
Because you wouldn't actively be looking for them, and that beats your passive.
no.
Yes.
I'm
I
looking
just turn
for
and be
Can I-
like,
I'm
yep,
also
Kit's
Yeah,
probably...
we all.
Yeah, you three. Go ahead and make a perception check. Try to find Daimhin if you're looking for them. You were looking for Lunno, though.
Yes, to find Daimhin.
Okay.
My.
13.
Natural 20.
Total?
22.
Total?
I'm checking. Hold, please.
I'm 13.
I will inspire you.
Well, I probably would have been gone forever ago, by the way.
Not you.
Not you.
This one.
No, I'm
Oh,
saying
okay.
I would have left long ago.
Before the
Before y'all started looking.
before
Yeah.
the thing ended.
Yes.
Okay.
Well then, fuck it.
By the
I'm not
time
even
the
rolling.
spell, I would have been gone.
Alright.
I'm not even rolling then.
Understandable.
Stealth, it would have been a
Her
21.
way towards... They're trying to make her way back to where she came, towards Kit, if she can find her.
Yeah, within enough time, you will all converge.
You also
wherever
see
you're
me
looking for.
holding up a rainbow cat.
It was like, yep,
And it-
alright,
and it just-
making my
it
way.
just
I'm just like trying to
Making my
weasel
way
through people
downtown.
toward the rainbow cat. As soon as I see that, I'm just like, yep, that one.
Lunno.
But yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Where's Daimhin?
Daimhin is right...
Oh.
Well,
they were right behind me.
At least
they were with Madden.
At least he saw them not too long ago, so it's not a, that's a good sign.
They were right. I went straight to Aiden. Aiden's fine. He's shooken up.
Franklin's okay too. Gave us back our focuses.
How the hell did he get your focuses back?
The nurse gave them to him to give to us
Sure.
as a thank you.
You got pulled aside for questioning?
Yes.
Do you still have your focus? Did they take it away?
No, I don't.
You have it.
Oh, I do?
Mhm.
Yes. I have my focus right now. I have to meet with Professor Warlock in a little bit here.
Warlock was the...
He's the Dead Language Society
Yes.
and a couple
So
others.
you would know him.
Did Warlock also... Did Madden also mention Warlock got pulled aside?
Mm-hmm. By Gavin.
Yes. I heard from Madden that they're pulling aside every
Yeah, all the warlocks.
all the warlocks, students,
Oh,
staff.
I'm glad
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't list myself as a warlock then.
Well, I have to meet with Warlock after all this. I'm supposed to be meeting like right now. Are
I'll
Are
continue looking for
y'all-
Daimhin if you want me.
are y'all going to be able to track them down?
I'll try my best.
I can.
Luna, you should go with Kit.
You think?
I would-
I mean, they don't want us traveling alone.
Alone.
That is. Yeah.
I mean, that's the
They
first
just-
thing they
yes.
said.
All right. In that case, yeah. Wait a second. Don't you have? Not Bo. Bo is here. You're.
I have
Maybe.
Bach. I have Bach with me.
Yeah.
You could just ask Bach to lead you the way.
Bach, where'd
Where'd they go?
where's Daimhin? Come on, buddy.
Blink block.
Blink blonk. The Pixar blink is so good. So versatile in many situations.
You are better with familiars, I
You're a
think.
Daimhin Whisperer now.
I think.
Do you know where Daimhin's at? Could you maybe help us find them?
I know one way.
Otherwise,
I
blink block.
know one way we could
It
do
went
it.
this way, now it goes this way.
I know one way we could do it, but I'd have to kill it.
What?
No. You're not
The
killing
thing is-
Bach.
We need Bach to make sure that Davin's okay, because if
Well, if I kill it, I can I could get a general direction.
Oh, but look at Bach.
I don't think it would be.
Look at it.
Okay.
You can't kill it.
I can kill many things.
Like, not Bach.
It'd be so easy.
It'd be
though.
so easy. I could.
you two got this,
As long as you don't kill Bach, then I think so.
and
If
Howard, right?
if I
Do I
can't
know you?
if I can't kill Baki, they're no use to us.
You're
'Cause it's not if-
Ollivander's friend.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we're acquaintances.
Oh,
we're getting places.
Yeah.
We're getting places.
I mean-
But we had a whole bonding moment where I made this one very unhappy.
And I did too. And then we kind of stepped it back a little bit and was
Yes.
like, actually, we're
We're
joking.
getting places. We're not very. We're getting places.
Yeah,
I would not put a number to it yet.
gotcha.
I would have. Damn.
Sorry, you're so easy to be friends.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Well, y'all can
I'm sorry you're not.
do
You're right. It's a
whatever
personal problem.
as long as Davin's
It's okay. I'm
okay.
here for you if you need to talk.
But
Yeah, we'll make sure
this
Davin's
is-
safe. Don't worry.
kind of important.
Yeah, no.
I think still let Kit keep it familiar. Because I'm telling you, if Davin doesn't want to be found, there's no way they're gonna help.
True.
Yeah,
Oh,
and Davin did specifically give Bach to me.
Right? She kind of does her own thing sometimes, so I kind of have to remind her if I don't want to be found, don't.
well, good luck.
I just put Bach on my shoulder. And
What did you need of me?
I just didn't know if you were gonna tag along with them or not.
I don't know you people. I know this one, but
Yeah, come on. They're their own person. What the fuck?
listen, my roommate's missing too. What the fuck you need me for?
We just had this conversation. They're gonna go look for him.
Well,
We're gonna go look for ours.
I wasn't there for your entire conversation. I
I need
didn't
to
know what
be
the plan was.
assumptive of my own. Like, I got my own problems, man.
Well, I figured everyone was going out looking.
It's okay
for
to get like
people.
this.
Like, not specifically Davin, but like, I imagine there's gonna be like search parties.
They don't even
and
know what
stuff.
Davin looks like. How could they help?
We're not supposed to be going out in search parties. They just said to only go where it was required.
Bessie probably should go to whatever meeting you're going to. Too.
Yeah,
Wait.
I've gotta go.
Good luck.
This one.
I-
Did they even listen to the meeting?
I was only here for half of it.
That's not true. You showed up before he started talking.
No, they started. You specifically said that they started talking before.
I said you joined the meeting about halfway through.
Yeah,
But before he started talking, you rejoined the party.
yeah. But the meeting had
The
already.
meeting had been started.
Yeah.
Everyone was gathering.
I paid attention to you, Harvey.
What the hell?
Is it okay if I call you that?
What?
Haru?
That's fine. I've been called worse.
I mean, if you don't want me to, I won't.
Oh, that's fine. The worst thing you could call me right now is this one's friend.
Look, I've had a long day. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You're not the only one with people missing.
I know.
You're not the only one going through problems. I understand. Warlock, woo, woo, woo. I get it.
My childhood friend is missing.
That's wonderful.
You really...
I'm sorry.
No, that was really funny. You got me.
Well,
Everyone's
Hey,
got.
Kit, don't worry. We're gonna find Daimhin, and don't worry about this. Just make sure you're not late for that. And me and Oliver should go find
Who?
Daimhin, and you're coming, right? I
My
can't go by
name is
myself.
Ollivander.
I'm sorry.
I don't know who this fucking Oliver guy is. Sounds like an idiot.
Listen, if you run into a bunch of people like locked away in a small box, I'm looking for Luxor, okay?
What do they look like?
Luxor, they are Tiefling.
Tiefling?
Yes.
Here, let me pull my notebook. And how do you spell that?
Ollivander pulls out the
Luxor,
death note. How do you spell that?
L-U-X-O-R.
Okay. Tiefling, what color are they?
First year, they are blue. Oh, it is gray, actually. I'm sorry. Gray skin, light
That
purple.
just reminds me. Easily, like one of the worst social experiences I've ever had. It's a funny story.
I will keep an eye out for them.
They went missing last night.
I'm-
Who are you missing?
I'm looking for a half elf.
Half elf. What do they look like?
I'll wait for
very gender neutral. Can't really tell just by looking at them. They got androgynous. They've got very long white hair.
Got it. Anyone else you guys are missing?
Short green goblin.
Green man.
Green man.
And a Daimhin. Alright. If I find any of these people, I will let someone know. Good luck.
If you see if you see this
Thanks,
if you
you
see
too.
this little thing walking around, you can just yell at that.
Ah!
I mean, like with words. Okay. You're
What does it do?
you're a who? It's my familiar.
Oh, yes. Not just regular paint cat.
Have you seen regular paint cats?
Panic in his eyes.
Okay, I guess we start.
I would make my way over with Kit off to...
Can I get initiatives for both groups? And what are you doing?
Yeah, I think we
Going
do
fine.
Davin first.
Anduin.
You're off to find Anwin.
Yeah.
I
6.
think I said Anwin's missing, though, didn't I?
Yes.
It says plus your dex, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 8.
Oh,
13.
you're rolling.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to roll instead? You have better
So
dice.
8 and a 13.
Mm-hmm.
It is
I'm
by
sorry.
design.
Roll. Remember
And
you
a
have
14.
remember you have inspiration.
Yeah, but I'm already going first.
Inspiration
Right.
works on
Dom,
initiative.
where are you going?
Yes.
You're not
Is
going
initiative
first.
It's an ability. It's an ability
Yes.
check. It's a dexterity
Yes.
check. Initiative works on any d20 roll.
So
Not
Except
what?
for a death save.
It does actually. We talked
What?
about this last time. That death saves.
Oh, they changed it to
yeah.
a save.
Yeah.
Right. We did talk about this.
So
Also
initially,
means
I would be-
paladins can't die around a paladin. You're always gonna succeed those.
What does a paladin?
They
what's a
have
paladin
they have an aura where you get to add their charisma modifier to your saving throws.
That's some bull.
Oh.
That sounds like
That
rules
sounds like
as
a
written,
recipe for
some
like
bullshit.
game break. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's
I don't
plus.
think that's rules as intended. Is what I'm
It's
saying.
like plus 3.
I mean,
on a
plus
good-
5
on
on
a
a
good-
min maxed.
At level like 14, but like at that point,
There's other ways to not die.
cure wounds.
Yeah.
Death is already a little bit squishy, and there's just another way to make it a little squishier. But
You're already adding nothing to it.
So where are you going down?
But it also means you can cast Bane on us.
So, initially, when she first left, you would be talking to Matt and Iodin, and she would be searching the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And, because I'm going to take the not being able to see Anduin and him being missing as her being too short and not being able to see him. So she doesn't really fully get that he's not in the crowd at all.
Gotcha.
Then the crowd would disperse, and she would just go.
Okay.
She's gonna go towards the dorm, towards his room.
Okay. We're gonna handle you first, and then we'll move through our initiative roll.
Gotcha.
Right. You head to the first year dorms, going to Anwin's apartment. Knock on the door, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Answering the door is Ajax Rafik, someone you've met before.
Hi, Ajax.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for Anduin.
Me too, bud. Come on in.
She gonna go in with him?
At this moment, you notice Ajax is the only one home.
Where's everybody else?
I assume my brother and Anduin are together. I just want to point at the lore. These guys are
Yeah, they're.
fucking Kenra,
yeah,
which
they
have
don't-
a twin their entire life that is
Yeah.
like always within arm's reach of them.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't
leave.
split up.
Yeah. Did you go to the assembly?
It was required.
That doesn't mean you couldn't have snuck out.
You were supposed to be there.
I was there.
Okay,
And you were there.
of course.
But your brother wasn't.
No, neither does Anduin.
Where do you think they went?
I don't know. It's a little uncertain.
What class are they? Again?
You haven't asked them.
Okay.
But I will tell you. Let me go check my notes.
Would Davin know what Anduin's class
Anduin was a
is?
druid. You guys have talked about that.
Okay,
Actually.
that's what I thought. But
They
I
are
don't.
sorcerers. The
Okay.
two Rafik brothers.
Are you guys warlocks or are you
No.
something else?
We are both sorcerers.
Okay, so you weren't questioned.
No, people were questioned.
Mm-hmm.
They just had Jason sit behind in our classroom.
Warlocks.
He's a warlock.
I guess so. My sibling was questioned, asked to stay behind, because
Are they
they're
okay?
a warlock. I think so.
Are they up to anything?
Mm-mm.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Why do you say? What makes you so certain?
Because they're my sibling.
And that makes them inherently good.
Kinda. I think I get into more trouble than they do.
You know, sometimes in life, the people closest to us can hurt us real bad. Are you
I
sure
think
you're
I
okay?
hurt Kit more than they hurt me. I've almost killed Kit a few times.
Were they trying, were they trying to do something to you to cause this kind of reaction?
Oh,
Oh no, they've just fallen out of trees a lot. I like to climb trees. Then they follow me, and then they don't do so well in the tree.
Okay.
I think
Now-
we might have fallen down a pit once or twice.
Ajax gets down to your level, like crouches, gets down like eye level with you. 'Cause this is a tall man.
Tall.
I think I have him listed as 6 foot tall. He gets down to your level. He puts his like wrists on his knees. Now, Daimhin, I want you to be very truthful with me. Can I get you to make a Constitution saving throw?
What am I adding?
Your Constitution
Con.
saving throw,
Yeah, sorry.
Truth spell?
I'm done.
friends.
Friends?
It still
Damn.
has a saving throw. It's
Is
literally a cantrip.
11.
Does it?
It doesn't have. It
No.
doesn't have a.
They
saving
just have
throw?
advantage on charisma checks.
Okay, my misunderstanding.
11.
Doesn't matter. I used the spell wrong.
Oh,
Still, Daimhin, I want you to tell me the truth.
mm-hmm.
Is Kit up to something?
No.
Are you lying in any way, shape, or form?
At least in her mind, she would not be lying about this.
Gotcha.
She genuinely she knows that Kit isn't
I
doing
imagine
anything.
you would assume they're talking about the things that are happening,
Yes.
and you'd be like, no, what?
Kit, she doesn't know about the shower.
Yeah.
About the shower being poisoned. Like,
The water being
the water.
tampered with.
She knows that the water's being. Because then they talked about the water being
Mhm.
tampered with. But she doesn't know the origin may have
Of it
come
being
from
the
Kit.
shower.
Yeah. So she wouldn't connect that to Kit. The Eldritch Bomb, we were all, or at least we were both touched by it, so why would Kit
Yeah.
infect themselves? And every time we've come up on something, it's been main character syndrome, we get attacked or something.
Yeah.
So Daimhin,
I've explained that other people are dealing with similar things.
yeah, so Daimhin would not put Kit in a position of, oh yeah, this is all Kit's fault.
Yeah.
Kit is just along for the ride.
After you finish explaining, Ajax stands up, and you feel, because as soon as the spell drops, you know magic affected you. You understand that a spell was cast on you.
You know you've been charmed.
You know you were charmed.
Mm.
You do what you want with that.
She doesn't
Okay.
have any reaction to it.
You are quite charming,
You're
my
a very
friend.
charming man.
You're very charming. Wow, I feel I could tell you anything. Crazy.
I probably would have done that anyway.
You could have just asked.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, it's not tricky.
No, that's not canon.
Daimhin, are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
You understand what's happening, right?
People are getting hurt.
Sure.
I'm going missing.
You understand how serious this is, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's why I'm looking for Anduin.
Do you think he has something to do with this?
Mm-hmm. He's my friend.
I mean, I would like to say he's my friend too, but we were assigned to be roommates, so I don't know him particularly well.
I don't know him that well either.
And you just so easily trust someone because they're your friend.
Maybe. I trust you.
That's good.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have given you a trinket.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No.
Damn it! I forgot about that.
It's so hard.
No. Trinket.
Oh, does that mean Daimhin doesn't trust me?
No, does not mean that.
We're not friends.
Darn.
If you need something, let me know. If you're in any kind of position, you can tell us. Okay. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Do you have any ideas where Anduin might have?
I assume he went with everyone else, so I'm not sure. The school's only so big, and I imagine the teachers are going to handle what they said they would handle.
I take it Davin's mind's not clicking the fact that he's one of the people that went missing.
I don't think she understands the ramifications of missing.
Probably not.
I want to say that she thinks they're just no one, like,
Somewhere on campus.
yeah,
they got
somewhere
lost.
on canvas and like, not the fact that no one can find them, but they're not around anyone that they know, so no one's like, oh yeah, that's Anduin. Anduin's over there. It's like, no, like, those people cannot be found.
Yeah.
There was a door under the school. Who found that?
I did.
Okay. I was just thinking about it.
Yeah, I didn't go down there, but I did.
No, I
find
remember. I remember you were like, "I'm not gonna jump off the side of this building."
It. Yeah. Not with how bad I was rolling.
parkour to go in the mystery door.
But
Not
I
without
also
bad.
do remember that whoever found it didn't say anything about it yet. So
Yeah,
It is
I haven't
still a
said
mystery to
anything
the
yet.
party at large. Alright, Kit and Lunno. You guys are going to talk to Warlock.
Yep.
Sorry. You guys make it to Warlock's classroom. The door is unlocked. You see, sitting within is Almonde Castle, sitting with Warlock, discussing. They're talking in a hushed tone, so you don't catch anything when you come in.
I'm
Wait,
gonna-
before you start,
Oh.
I want to say that Daimhin was not. Daimhin was not alone. I figure she kind of stuck with a group that was going towards the dorms when she
So
left.
you moved with a
Yeah,
group.
so it looked like she was a part of a group, but
Gotcha.
I just thought about that. I was like, I wasn't alone. I followed somebody else.
strange child?
Alone, as they just said not to!
No, the people in the group. Who's this strange?
Who brought their child
I
along
assume
with us?
Dom grabbed somebody's coattail and was like, I'm going to the dorm too, guys!
Just a. Can I go with you to the dorms?
Just a little.
Whose kid is this?
Who's lost child?
Do that thing in Hispanic countries. Oh! Mom! You know what I'm talking about?
I've seen
What?
videos.
You know, you ever seen that? When a child goes missing in certain Hispanic countries, they just start clapping until the parents realize their child is missing. It
Oh.
causes a loud commotion and people just join the clapping until the mom is found or the dad is found.
Interesting.
The
I did not
child
know
returned
that.
home.
Interesting.
I've seen that on a beach once.
Yep,
That's really smart. Why the fuck don't we have that here?
because we're stupid.
God damn!
And bad people.
Yeah, we are bad
Sure.
people.
Why would you
Yeah,
start
that's not
clapping
true.
when you can just go to the Walmart PA and ask them to listen over the PA? The Walmart that you're always in.
Daimhin,
Why would you start
Lorraine,
clapping when you're the one
Carmody,
kidnapping
please
a child?
report
Right.
to Register
Like,
1.
It seems counterproductive.
If you are not kidnapped, please return to your sibling. They miss you.
Stop pretending to be kidnapped.
Why don't we do this with all the missing students? Just name them
Just
one
start
by one. We'll find them
Please.
eventually.
Daimhin, if you're listening, please leave the nice man alone.
He doesn't have candy. Come back.
He did not mean to kidnap you.
I'm gonna gently knock on the door, just like enough to announce our presence.
Come in.
Hey,
You brought a friend.
yeah, we weren't supposed to travel alone.
You're correct. Sit down.
Take a seat.
Alright, you guys
Just
sit next to
Lunno in the
Owlin.
corner, just like.
Lunno,
Continue.
Yeah.
good to see you. Haven't seen you since club sign-ups.
Yes, it has
How
been.
goes your recipe?
We we have the trappings of the beginnings of a anticipation of a plan.
And you are working with Jason Young, correct?
Yes. Wait, no, Jason's not a warlock. No,
Jason
Jason
is
a
a
warlock.
warlock.
Right
Just-
next to yeah. Yes,
Jason?
this is interrupted what we were expecting, but we're getting started at the very least.
And you live with this one, yes?
Yeah, with this one, yes.
Yeah, we're roommates.
He pulls a small coin out of his pocket and he puts it into your hand.
What is? I'll take a look at it.
It is a small enchanted coin.
Enchanted with what?
You don't have identify spell.
What is this?
It's let's call it an insurance policy. You spend a lot of time around warlocks.
Thanks. I guess I'll slip it into my pocket.
Okay. Just mix it in with your gold pieces. You'll be fine.
Sometimes you actually give it to somebody.
Don't
Use it to pay for something.
Yeah, well, I'll like take it and like if I have a little gold pouch, I'll like stuff it to the bottom of the gold pouch. Thank you. I don't know quite what it is, but I
I don't have any gold. What? I'm a college
you
student.
hear like 4 little copper pieces in there. The copper, they got the hole cut in them.
Mm-hmm.
What did you want to discuss with me? And as you have brought a friend, I have as well. This is my star pupil, Amon.
Okay.
I'm also a warlock. It is okay.
Yeah. I do have a question, and it is not intended to be targeted at all. How much do you trust each other?
What do you mean? Trusting Amon or trusting you or trusting Lunno?
How much do you trust Amon?
Lunno, I trust implicitly.
And how much does Amon trust you?
I trust Amon. Yes. Amon has been a student here for 6 years, has taken all of my courses, and has been at Dead Language Society for a long time. Amon has met my wife and children. I trust this man.
Amon?
I see Professor Warlock like a father to me.
Alright. Sorry.
No insight check? Ooh, got away with it!
Yeah, I will. I
No,
will
They're both 9.
No, I will insight check.
What? Yeah, go for it. Make an insight check. Who are you inciting?
I am inciting Warlock.
To see if they really trust Amon?
Yeah.
The least deceptive one.
Oh no. Yeah, no, that's a 6.
Yeah, he's being totally truthful. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Stop worrying about it. Why did you
And
even make a check?
I
Yeah,
can't.
why'd you even roll?
I can't incite either of both of them at the same time.
I'll let Lunno incite the other one.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
If you wish.
That was a funny noise.
I'll see you look the waveformat.
Oh.
That's Owlin, yes.
This is Amon.
Amon, yes.
Oh yes, I have my inspiration. It wouldn't have helped with that, but I will use
That
it.
is
Hey, 12 is better than 6.
Yeah.
That is a 19.
But you
Amon
guys don't roll good
is telling the
inspiration.
truth, but he's a little uncomfortable about answering that question.
I won't say anything in response.
I'm next.
How much do both of you trust the administration of this school?
As a member of the administration here, I trust it as it has been my career. I have spent about 100 years teaching at this school. I intend to teach another 100 before I die.
I mean, not the school as a whole, but like the individuals.
Make a persuasion check.
Finally, something I'm good at. Oh no! Here, blow on it, please.
It's not.
It doesn't work.
All right.
That was pretty good. That is the highest inspiration anybody at this table has ever rolled.
Is it 3?
You said it was persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion.
All right. So that's 14.
The administration has been a bit cagey. I don't know if you have realized, but there are only 3 Warlock professors for all of the classes, all of the clubs. There are only 3 of us. So, being that our magic comes from less than achieved standards, we are looked at as cheaters, more or less. So, trusting the administration, I would say that they would just as soon cut me and replace me with a cleric. But one that knows as much about old dead languages be hard to find.
Gotcha.
Which is why I'm holding Lunno back every year. That's a
Damn.
joke.
I would.
Okay.
I would certainly hope so. Though.
You'll do great things within the Dead Language Society.
I appreciate that assessment.
Daw.
As a professor of dead language and
Dead Language is a club,
well, yeah,
but I
but
am the teacher who runs it.
yes, that's what I mean. But
Oh,
as
shit, I wrote it down. I didn't write all of it down.
What's up?
I wrote down for the dead languages. All I wrote down on the sheet of paper, my dumbass expected to remember everything. The only thing I wrote down is Glint the Bone Reaper.
That Bone Reader, and that
Bone
is
Reader.
Jason Young's Warlock patron.
Yes.
Yes, and was Jason the one that suggested it to me, or was it someone else?
Jason asked you if you knew anything about it.
No.
Because they were doing research on it.
mm-hmm.
And I don't know who
This
that
was
is, but
you.
you've told me that this is information you're looking for also.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Do you want to update your notes, or
Yeah,
Are
I'll
you
put
gonna
it
remember?
as Jason. I was going to. It's been on the background.
yeah? I
And-
mean, it literally happened yesterday.
Yeah, well, yesterday could be one of 3 days.
No fucking
Weeks.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah. 29, 30, and 31 were all yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We basically real timed that day.
Yeah.
We real
We
time
actually
multiple days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because session
Because we keep stopping every
God
20
damn.
minutes.
I'm here for it. I'm having a great time. If you guys want to real time it, let's real time it. Fuck it. Let's walk to this Idolplex. Everybody put on your shoes.
we'll have
No.
in character conversation. Let's go get a donut.
Everybody, let's go get mani pedis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Time for homeroom. Let's go get our nails did.
I'm
So
retaining all the warlocks. Let's go get interrogated.
Mr. Policeman, we need your interrogation room. We've got a warlock.
I'm gonna walk into an airport and say I'm a terrorist. See how long that takes.
I do have a joke, but I have to mute the microphone for that one.
There's a button on top.
There is a button on top. Hey guys, funny D&D session. Campaign here.
There you go,
Glad
Maggie.
there's a
Cut all
big
that
line.
blank out.
yeah.
Welcome back, guys.
Anyways,
It's session 32. We're about to get up some crazy shenanigans.
Mute my phone real quick.
We're gonna spend another 20 minutes making political jokes.
Alright, so I think I might have some information that could help with what's going on at the school.
Sure. He opens his desk and he pulls out a notebook. You see it is the exact same notebook that Jorhov had.
That's useful.
Confiscated for evidence.
Checks out.
You have a notebook as well.
I have this notebook. Kid takes out the journalist notebook.
Takes it. What do you want to discuss?
So,
Again, this is not the administration.
mhm.
This is Warlocks.
Yeah. And as a warlock, I'm really, really hoping you understand the importance that this is not like just, put out there, like for general staff and everything. But I think we need to do some research on the patrons of all the people here. See
He
if we can
opens
figure
up
out.
Jorhov's notebook. Yep. Evanlock, Seal Agni, Glint the Bone Reader. That's all the ones I'm looking into.
Yes. How many resources do we have for each of those?
So, I,
There's only 3.
in first year.
Okay. they're only interested in the first year, or is it just?
That's all he's responsible for.
Oh, okay.
There are 2 other professors that are handling higher years.
Okay, got it.
He's the first and second year, but this is for first year.
Okay, got it. I was like, that's crazy if that's it.
Yeah. No, there's a lot more. But this is the ones he's working on. Also, there are also warlocks that are just missing, too.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah. I myself am a follower of, as I mentioned earlier, back to my notes. Gotta go to the session of professors.
Canon, then they start singing.
Yep. I am a follower of Balint, the Seeker.
Okay.
While I am a warlock, I am also registered as a cleric.
Okay.
Not really a min-max build, but, you know, gets the job done.
How much do you know about the first year patrons?
Balint and I will look into it. I've already given him all the information that I seek. And they will get it back to me.
Do you trust Balint?
Do you trust CO Agony?
Yes.
Really? Then do not question my relationship to my patron.
Oh wait, yeah. Balint's your patron. For some reason I thought he was a coworker.
Yes, Balint the Seeker, the janitor.
The janitor.
Sorry, my
Hello,
bad.
Balint the Seeker. And the toilet's clogged.
Sorry, my bad. I wasn't intending to mean it like that.
I am 597 years old, and never has once has my patron been mistaken for a member of Sith.
Yeah.
What is Warlock? What?
He's a drow.
Okay.
So he's got double racism. He's got classism and racism.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he does. Oof. This poor guy.
This poor guy.
Poor guy.
He's fucking going through it.
Yeah.
Not for me. I don't care.
Fuck that man.
Okay.
I don't like anybody, so.
Please keep this between us and your patrons.
Anything I know, Balint knows.
Well, yeah, of course.
That is our agreement.
Yes.
You see one of his eyes flickers a dull orange.
Yeah. I mean, that's to be expected. But I have something that could potentially help. And Kit's gonna open their bag and pull out
Lunno's just over here.
Georgie.
Damn, warlocks really are conspiring.
Yeah, right now, warlocks do be conspiring.
They're
Yeah.
literally conspiring.
Right before your
I'd like
eyes!
to point out is
Luna ain't no
notice how
snitch.
his
She's
eyes
just gonna
look
cross her out.
exactly
That's
what
notice.
Jorhav's eye did.
Luna
Yep.
and Domin
The
are
exact same
snitches.
thing Jorhav's eye
No
did.
snitches.
Jorhav's went yellow.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still, it was same.
Adult
It
orange.
was
I
same
get
different
one of
color
Well, I mean,
blinking.
Kits do that too. Whenever
They do?
CO,
They're not
no, they turn
really,
purple.
because it is a T.
Okay, yeah, but I feel like
blue.
one just blinking a different
Yes.
Well, that's if like CO just like briefly appears. But Kit's gonna pull out the Warlock book and set it down on the table.
Cleric,
Oh,
turn around.
Sure.
What you hear is a squelching sound. What you see is Warlock reach into his own skull and pull out his eye.
Oh.
Scoop out the eye.
Lunno is like really curious, but if she knew, she would have rather not known.
Oh, so that's how you do it. I had a very different method for giving my patron that information.
Hey, shut the fuck up for a second.
Sorry.
He sets the book down and opens it up. He sets his eye on it. And just says the word seek. Alright, converse. He puts on a little eye patch. You can turn around now. You just see a bloody eyeball on a book in the middle of the table.
Okay. Thanks for giving me a heads up. Oh, that's you. Oh.
No, it's Warlock stuff. It's fine.
It is full bloodshot, like twisting magic within the eye and one bright orange pupil. It is nasty
You're a cleric. I
looking.
feel like you'd be used to seeing injuries.
This is normal.
I'm used to
This
seeing
is
injuries.
nasty looking.
That doesn't make it any
This is normal.
better.
There's blood in your book now.
Yeah, that's fine.
What page did you open it up to?
I didn't open it up. I just set
Okay,
it on
then
the
we'll
table.
say you opened it to a random
It was
page.
just fucking warlocks.
Fucking warlock.
Fucking warlock.
You're gonna go hang out with the nurse.
Also,
Fucking warlocks!
also, I would like to apologize for the little drawings on the bottom.
No,
My patron did that.
I see.
They are pretty cute.
Sure. Continue talking, please.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, because there's information about all the patrons. There's not really a whole lot about CO in there yet because I haven't really
The
put a lot
eyeball
in
rolls
there.
off the book and the page turns very fast to the very end, and it stops, and it now says Balin the Seeker, Warlock.
Oh, hey, now
And the
you're
eyeball
there.
rolls back in.
Didn't warn me of this.
Sorry.
Yeah, me too. Carry on.
But it's a logbook of, from what I can gather, most of, if not all of,
Yes. Students who have handled the book, who have possession of this book, people who have possession of this book, get added to the book. Your patron, and brief information about them, a biosignature, as well as a magical trace. Wonderful.
yeah, I was thinking we might be able to use that to figure out if there's someone here who has a patron that is specifically like sleep.
Well, several. One that is active. Just one.
Okay. Is it relevant to the current situation?
Debatable. Jorhav, a follower of Evanlock, a being known for putting many a man to sleep and eating their dreams and nightmares and using it as a fuel source.
Fuel problems for the school.
Seems unrelated as we're going to backup power.
Yeah, but like power problems.
Why would a student care about power problems they don't know about?
I don't know.
Why would Evanlock care about power problems they know nothing of?
I don't know, but I do know that Gavin said something about dreams.
Gavin said nothing about dreams.
No, who said something about dreams? Was that?
That was like a month ago IRL, and it was Jorhav.
Okay. Yeah.
And it was when you read his mind.
Okay. No, I thought just earlier you said something about people were having weird dreams.
Nope, that has not been said today.
Okay.
And he just said he was stealing people, like, that he was reading those dreams whether y'all wanted him to or not. It was, like, dreams more of, like, hopes for the future kind of thing than dream.
No, I thought you said people were having like nightmares or something.
It was about sleep issues and, like,
He
Oh,
said sleep issues.
I don't
Oh,
dream
okay.
about my hopes.
Yeah, people have been having sleep problems.
I will look into Jorhav more.
And I'm not saying that Jorhav is the cause of this. Like,
I will still be looking into CO, because no offense, lots of evidence presented in Jorhav's book points to both you and Jason Young.
Yeah.
Jason's evidence comes from students having their fortunes read, and those fortunes being twisted via some goo.
interesting. Oh, speaking of goo, I do have another bit of information regarding that.
Carry on.
So CO's whole thing is magic of the mind.
Yes.
And so I can do,
He is an intrepid being of ingenuity and creativity, trying to seek out as much knowledge as possible. He seeks to usurp Balin.
what?
Carry on.
Well, he's always being
I don't
trying to
think
fight.
so. But the point being, one of my friends, Mark, he was the one who had the Eldritch Balm on his hand.
Carry on.
He had the Eldritch Balm on his hand, and he was the one who touched me on the shoulder and my sibling on the arm, and that was whenever the whole incident at the card shop happened. But both past that and I guess rewinding.
No, can you corroborate?
Sorry, I'm still thinking about the eyeball thing. What?
How Mark had the glue on his
yes,
hand.
this whole situation. Yes. Someone, or somehow, Mark Gups, I believe it was, what, did he meet someone under the sidelights?
Yes.
That was what it
So
was.
I
he allowed me to look through his memories to try to figure out where he'd originally come upon it. And there was this grung in a hooded cloak that offered
Starts writing.
to help him with his brother's homework, because there was this whole thing about his brother was being a douche and forcing him to do his
Marcus,
homework for him.
correct?
Yes, Marcus.
He's been missing for far longer than in many of our other students.
Yeah, no, he's been missing since the room got evacuated. Yeah,
That's what my notes say.
yeah, that's what I've heard as well.
On the topic of missing students, why are so many of your roommates missing?
What do you mean?
Mark, Angie, Ollivander? None
Why
of
are
them
they?
showed up for first year room? None of them were counted for?
I
Are
literally
they
just saw them.
I can confirm that they were. I met them just briefly before we came here.
They
I
were
think
marked as missing.
Oh no, they just overslept. We stayed up kind of late last night.
Which room are you staying in?
I tell them the room. I don't know the room.
I will be doing a house call during curfew.
Okay,
I will be coming to make sure your roommates are home and they are safe.
that is completely.
At that point, I will remove them from the missing list.
That is super understandable. I haven't
Would be on the roof.
I haven't seen Daimhin since.
Should I add Darwin to the missing list?
I don't know if we
Don't-
canonized
don't
whether or not
add her
Lunno
yet,
figured
just-
out that you're going
if
to the
He writes
roof.
Darwin on the missing
you
But
know,
I think she has a suspicion that it's someplace in the immediate vicinity of outside your window.
Also, one thing, they'll just mention their
Or at least her
roommates and
window, 'cause you
include
showed up
Angie
there
as one of their roommates, and they're gonna see that Angie's not there
I-
and still list Angie
I
as
could have
missing.
gotten to your window from my window.
Let's hand wave that little verbal mistake. They're gonna check at your room as well.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I'll just rephrase it to why are so many of your friends missing?
Yeah, I was gonna
Is that
say.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
My apologies. You're right. You are not one of their roommates. Yet.
Yeah. No. you
One of
can
them went
absolutely-
missing, so two of them.
You can
actually.
absolutely do.
They don't say Angie, they say Oliver.
Oh yeah, Ollivander doesn't do.
Yeah.
They mentioned that Ollivander's missing.
Yeah. No. Definitely check in, because Mark, I know for a fact I haven't
Do you
seen
need
since
this?
last night.
Do you need this?
Need what?
The dice?
No, I just decided to see if I could sneak it under you.
And also,
It's a very different
we
color.
know for sure that Mark sleepwalked out of the house. Like, I didn't see him do that, but that's what my roommates told me.
So he wasn't taken.
He was not taken. He slept
I
while
will put him
sleepwalked.
in the sleepwalking group.
Well, I think they might not be separate groups.
I believe they are.
They could be, but we haven't seen him since he sleepwalked.
Sleepwalking is great.
I have.
Grammar pigeon.
Listen, I'm going to be frank.
Grammar red-tailed hawk. You're just
That's a Frank.
I'm gonna be clear.
part of.
Let me be clear.
Let me be clear. Wow.
I can do that too. Whoop. No, I don't.
I'm glad we're all on the same wavelength.
It's just how I talk. I apologize.
No,
It comes
you're
out
good.
in my characters,
I know.
and I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's
My
just
speech patterns still exist, and I can't break my own speech patterns.
You're
That's
good.
fair.
I'm just gonna do it every time
It's
because
okay.
it's funny.
Because I'm autistic.
Yeah, stimming.
I'm going to be clear. We have reports. So, on your same hall, Arak and Anduin were missing.
Anwin?
They were taken up to the 4th floor, according to Ajax.
Oh.
Ajax didn't tell me that. He's my friend. He didn't tell me
Ripped
that.
them out of their beds in the middle of the night and ripped them up to the 4th floor.
Reborn?
Aetherborn.
Jeez. So the Aetherborn are most likely behind this, and they're just going up to the 4th floor?
Supposedly.
That's... Has anyone sent, like, a familiar up there?
We lose contact as soon as it passes the barrier.
Ah. So I guess it's like a different plane or something.
It's an all or nothing. You go up there, you better bring them back.
Heard.
Are you wanting me to go up there?
No. I'm saying that's why we haven't seen teachers up there.
Oh, okay.
What if I did though?
Cross that bridge when we get there, huh?
Send their least favorite teacher up there to find them.
That's this guy.
That's Warlock.
Oh no! Oh no.
I'll go with you.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to think if there's anything else.
Percent chance. How often do you hit your Eldritch Blasts?
He's a teacher. I mean,
80%?
maybe 70.
70?
That's not
That's
really a combat guy.
better numbers than
You know?
not to not to throw the shade, but
I'm trying to think.
But Cryptcast.
What else is relevant? I do give you all of my notes.
Lunno, what can you share? You've been awfully quiet.
Oh, sorry. I guess I can mostly corroborate what Kit has been saying. I'm not sure if I have anything new to add that you haven't already said, other than, well, no, you were there for you saw the bookshelf, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't see the bookshelf after the goo. I only heard about that after the fact.
Yeah,
I saw it before the
Let's
goo.
discuss that. Incongruent timelines.
Yes.
What do you have to do with that?
I don't know if I can talk about it without hurting everyone.
If I remember, you mentioned Fistandia, former dean of the school.
Yes.
I
I don't know how to go about this without causing psychic damage. Because we kind of.
Do your worst.
Okay.
We have a cleric on standby.
wait. I don't have 2 spell slots.
I'll prep healing word, I guess.
No, the other one.
Wait, healing word is range. Or, I mean, yeah, I can use.
You want the
cure
big. You want the
wounds.
bigger dice.
I'll use cure.
As a teacher, they got a lot of hit points.
True. All right. I'll prep cure wounds and just like get a little closer in case I need to reach out.
Okay.
Amon,
So,
I would like you to put in earplugs, please.
You also.
Let me
No,
know
you'd
when
be
you're ready.
fine.
Yeah.
Because I
You
think
were.
it'd be
Yeah,
fine.
you'd be
Yeah,
fine.
you were there.
yeah, Luna
Go
will be
for
fine
it.
because we were both there. So.
Again, warlocks.
Yes.
Wait, Luna wasn't there for the.
You weren't there for the initial thing.
So
but
I'm
you,
just like, wait, why am I prepping you? Cure wounds
because we don't want to, cause too much psychic damage to our professor.
again? Psychic.
You're about to blow this man's mind.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess I start from the beginning. I kept seeing these weird apparitions in the bedroom, and there was this guy who kept appearing in flashes and then just disappearing, like some kind of almost teleportation thing. And so I asked my patron what's going on. CO takes over my body, reaches into the ceiling, and pulls out a magic book. And there's a passphrase in it, concealed in a code. I figure out the code. I make the awful, terrible mistake of saying the passphrase out loud.
It's a first year mistake.
Yes, I am a first year.
Not the only first year to make that mistake, but we'll get there.
But yes, I make the mistake. A portal appears. And me and
I'm leaving
Lunno-
your ass in the fucking mansion next time.
Me and Lunno get sucked in. And so we get stuck in there.
What does this have to do with Fistandia?
I'm getting to that. We get sucked into the portal.
What does this have to do with Freyo?
It has to do with both of them. It's interconnected. Did you know they had a whole thing going on?
Sure.
So we get swooped into the mansion. Friends come try to save us. They get swooped in as well.
Where's the book?
I do not have it. One of my
Can you
roommates
procure
does.
it?
I don't know. I can try. I can do my best to try. But so we go in. There's this giant mansion. And
Just ignore me. I'm rolling damage.
yeah, sorry. So we go into the mansion, and it's just this massive 3-story building. Got a second floor, got a basement. It's kind of like floating in the aether. I don't know exactly where it is, some kind of pocket dimension. And we get stuck there for
several days, there's a bunch of homunculi in there who make us food and stuff like that, and we find out that there's a guy who's in there whose name is Matrius Sarson. And he's been trapped in there for an entire year.
For the viewers at home, there's a lot of unnecessary details.
Yeah, I explained the mansion situation.
That's not what I meant.
Wait a second.
I'd like you to keep going through it, please.
Every what I'm saying is every minute you talk about this, you including unnecessary details hurts them more.
Yes. Yeah.
So maybe skip the homunculus and the floating house bait.
Yeah. So we whoops.
Give that back, please.
Yeah.
That's a D4. That's a cloud trope. Give that back.
Yeah. The timeline that we entered the school, Matrius had been missing for a year. There were missing posters, flyers, all around. He'd been, I guess you could say, the first of the disappearances. And we find him in there. And we ultimately, there's a lot of puzzle solving we have to go through and try to figure out how to get out of there. There's only one charge left to bring us back to the time that we left. And ultimately, we get Matrius out. We also find the bookshelf that is now currently covered in goo. And the bookshelf had been missing, the chained library bookshelf had been missing from the school for like 40 years at that point in time. So we go in there and we decide, you know what, this bookshelf's been missing, let's put it back where it belongs. And as a funny haha joke, we had the bright idea to carve our names into the bookshelf because it's like, oh yeah, let's send it 40 years back in time to before we were born. That'll be a good idea.
I was there to verify that what really happened there did happen, but sure, a funny haha joke. I don't mean to interrupt, but
yeah, it was a bad idea in hindsight, but we decided to do it because, you know, college kids, I guess. But we carved our name in the bookshelf, sent it back in time like 40 years, and then we left the portal at the exact same moment that we entered the portal. We had the longest weekend I have ever had in my life.
do I?
You got Matrix out, and then he's
Yeah.
no longer missing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I already covered that.
Do I see?
He looks a little worse for wear, but he's not dead.
Do you need? I can. Help.
Save your spots. He grabs his pendant. His eyes flicker orange again. He appears a little bit healthier.
Sorry about that.
I'll use my own spell. Save yours. I have a little bit more to give away. Did you see Festandia or Freya?
Mm-mm. We found...
Do you know their whereabouts?
No, we found letters. The most recent letter was from... What year was the most recent letter from?
Freyo, we know, left to find the Great Chained Library, or sought the Great Chained
Are you
Library.
saying this?
I think I would say this out loud. Yet we know Freyo left to find, or to attempt to find the Great Chained Library.
She's going for it then.
Yeah. And
Yeah, it seemed her.
Festandia said something about going to find like a power core or something like that.
Possibly.
They had letters to each other in the house, but everything's really old.
I believe to
Lots of
find
dust in there.
Yes, she sought to, I think, replenish whatever magic was keeping the mansion outside of time.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah, like the charges that allow you to not have to...
I love it. I'm like flipping through this. You probably know better than I do, but like, I'll figure out what Lunno knows. Festandia. Freyo sought the Great Chained Library. That's all I know. I don't think we have... Actually, no, we do have a year. We know Freyo was most likely the last to enter. Wait, was it? Oh
Yeah.
no.
Freyo was the last person in the mansion.
Yes.
Festandia left a good bit before and never got
I'm
Freyo's
reading,
letter.
I don't know if I have these. I don't think I have these anymore. Like canonically,
They don't exist.
yeah, these are like gone.
Memories.
And I just somehow remembered that it's about 524. Year 524. But like, it is in there. That would be the last that we know if you want to.
Yeah. Also,
I can tell you right now, I, the player, didn't remember that number. I don't know how well Lunno would. But.
Yeah, but that's also because for you it was 2 months ago.
For your character, last week.
yeah.
I read one number in a letter last week. Let's see how well I remember it. But.
Warlock leans forward. I didn't know Freya was going for it, and I figured she would have told me.
It is.
Fistandia, I'm not surprised, cut and run.
Did Fistandia leave her position as dean under sudden circumstances?
Yes. She just didn't show up one day.
Oh.
They deemed her missing. Freya also went missing, but much before Fistandia did.
I guess she hung out at the mansion because there's much more recent documents from Freyo in the mansion than Fistandia.
I'm not sure.
I don't know why they decided to hide the book in our room though. That's a little weird.
Well, no, you're.
Who had the book before you?
Matrius.
What room did Matrius have while he was a first year?
The same room that we have.
So you found the book that made him go missing in the room he went missing in?
Yes.
That makes sense.
No,
Let's
I
say
don't.
that's right.
No, I don't know. I don't know why it was put in there before Matrius got it.
Well, this is like both Lunno is saying this and actually me, the player, is saying this. When Matrius could have found it someplace and then just taken it back to his room and was like, "All right, what's this?" Oh no!
While that is possible, I don't understand why it was embedded in the ceiling. That's the thing that's got me hung up. Is the fact that I had to literally reach through material to grab it.
That is true. Is Matrius?
Matrius is a wizard.
A wizard.
I believe.
Yes.
So he wouldn't have great reason to hide this away.
Yeah, I don't think Matrius did that.
And then would he even be capable of it if he himself got trapped there. Regardless,
But I'm sure you can understand now why I was so adamant about trust and all that.
I will look into it.
Thank you. Can I have the book back?
Which one?
The Warlock book.
What do you need it for?
Well, I was wanting to do some research of my own.
I will hold on to it for the time being.
Can I come and read it whenever I want?
I would like you to also bring me the journal that got you to Fistandia's manor.
I'll do my best. My roommate can be a little bit stubborn.
Hopefully one of the ones that you still have access to.
To my knowledge, yes.
I would love to see where Freya last dwelled.
Well, that I can do for sure if I can get the book.
That's fine.
A name starts with Owen? No, who's the guy we're just talking to right now?
Rollick.
Rollick. Wrong O name. He steps into the mansion. There's just a dead
Imp on the
beaten to
floor.
shit, destroyed or imp on the floor, like Family Guy death pose, and
Yup.
full of blood. Just
He
like
poofed.
In the blood, written the passcode to get back out.
No, he poofed when we killed him.
Yeah, he did poof into ash.
Okay. But it would be really funny.
It would
So-
be very funny.
There's like a chalk ash outline.
Yeah.
Burn marks.
Yeah.
Let me ask you who in the world Freyo and the other person I talk about is.
Nah, you weren't here.
You don't know.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
know.
just didn't know if there would be like common knowledge for people to know they were.
It is like
One of them.
eroded from the school that Fistandia was the dean. Like, people don't just know that.
Oh.
About to say it is old school history.
Old
That,
school.
Oh, so not information
Fistandia
Angie would
used
know
to be
anyways.
Yeah.
a dean of the school, unless
And
you've like
Freyo
been
had a
looking
role.
around in
Mhm.
the old records of Kempton itself, you wouldn't necessarily know that. Like, I
Yeah,
think
so-
I had to... Lunno at one point went up to, like, look through old history and found...
Yeah, you had to do some digging.
Okay.
You had
Angie
found
would
an
not know
old
that.
roster yearbook
Yes.
that had them.
And I
listed.
think I found, like, Fistandia coming into the school as a student.
Yep.
And then eventually
Became
finding
dean.
out a professor and then the dean.
Freya also held a role within the school, but that is even more unclear
Right.
what she did.
So yeah, not something Angie would know unless
Yeah.
you...
Heavy research.
Yes.
Didn't know if it was something else, just like common knowledge or
No.
not. Yeah.
A whole side
A
plot
good chunk of
happened.
this has been either erased, kept from people, or just generally lost to time.
I wonder why.
Could be anything. You know where you can research it? The 4th floor.
Possibly.
What if
No, I think
we resolve like the mystery of the missing students? They all tried to go up to the 4th floor at the same time.
Some of them are on the 4th floor. That's already
we
been
know
proven
that.
that's
They literally just
They
said that
just
two
said
students
that.
got dragged up to the 4th floor.
by either boys.
Anduin and
Ajax.
No,
Arak, his
Arak.
brother.
Did we learn that last night or
Right
No,
now,
that's
10
now.
seconds ago.
Warlock
Then I
told-
completely fucking missed it. Sorry.
Rollick told Kit.
I was too busy.
It was during
So-
the "let me be frank, let me be clear" thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Which somehow I remember perfectly.
But not the relevant information.
Yes.
Not that, either more dragging people to
This
the
campaign
So-
has been my best campaign for remembering things I've ever played in my
I
entire
think it's
life.
the table.
I don't
The
know.
bar, real low.
Fair enough. I can't argue with that.
So, I'm taking it that Ajax must not have told Daimhin
No, that they got ripped out by Aetherborns.
because Ajax knows that Ajax told Rollick but didn't tell Daimhin.
Yes.
So she won't
I mean,
go
to be fair,
missing.
So
Because
Dalvin
she-
won't go up to the 4th
because
floor.
she would absolutely be like, "Oh, they're up there. Okay,
I just go get him. Honestly, that's where I'm at right now.
let's go."
Is there?
Harness.
I'm fucking pissed. I'm going up to the 4th floor.
That's where Ollivander is. It's like, I'm sick of this shit. I just want to go fucking cheerleading practice. Let's solve it now. Let's get this over with.
Is
I
there?
haven't had cheerleading since I started.
It's been a week, but it's felt like a year.
It's almost IRL been a
Yeah, I
year.
know.
Which is crazy.
That was the joke.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh.
We started in
September.
Was it September or August?
It was September.
Ooh, what does session 1 say, Muff? What is session? We actually have the recording dates on YouTube. We can check.
Yeah.
We'll check later. What were you
check
gonna
later.
say?
You can also just say like, yeah, that was 32 sessions ago. So, 32 weeks.
We missed a couple.
We've
too.
missed a
Matter of
couple.
half a year.
2 sessions.
We've missed 2 sessions, and we've also had your rotating schedule.
Yes.
Oh, sure.
On
That
Mondays,
also.
so-
Yeah, that also
There
extends
has
it out.
been
God, it really has almost
6
been a year.
sessions of my thing. Or 5 or 6.
Also, we are 10 pages away from 100 on my
Damn.
notebook.
What were you
Nice.
saying?
You're just writing down a book at this point. I don't think I was contributing anything.
They were about to say something.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Yeah, I'm sitting here, comedy relief / healer / forgetting things
Nice.
that are literally being
As
said
is
to me.
Luno's role.
Damn.
Is there anything else that you?
I kept trying to involve you in that conversation. I kept
I'm-
trying.
You're good. I'm just like I'm trying to like passively absorb and completely failing, evidently.
I was trying to involve you in the role play.
Luno's-
I kept cutting back to, well, what do you think, Luno? And you just didn't
Luno's,
have any
Luno's
Sorry.
not even making a pie right now.
Poor Shane.
thinking about that pie?
It's all in Luno's brain. It's just the pie matter.
There is no pie.
Is there anything else that you need from us
The
right
cake
now?
is a lie.
You came to me.
Fine.
Is there anything else you need right now?
I mean, I think that's everything that I have right now. If I can think of anything else or find more information, I'll bring it to you.
Wonderful.
But
There is the.
yeah,
What do you think of the bookshelf?
The bookshelf's been taken already.
Yeah, it's just well, it has our names on it, and I don't think that's an inconsequential reason why Kit in particular has been the subject of scrutiny, so to speak. And
It's unclear.
I do get the impression that sooner or later they're going to go down the names on that list, and
I mean, they
if
already
they already
are.
haven't, yes.
I mean, they had us pull every warlock assigned today.
Mm-hmm.
They're connecting the dots already, and there are other students willing to throw Kit under the bus.
yeah. I don't know why Jorhov has it out against me.
Fear.
fear.
I don't know why he'd be afraid of me.
Or he did it.
Could
I'm
be a
not here.
shield.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
not
like
here.
I literally met that dude like 2 days ago.
Does your family have anything against his?
I don't think so. Like we live relatively close to each other, but I'm not aware of any history.
Does your patron have anything against his?
I have no idea.
Might be something worth looking into.
Yeah, I should probably try to ask Theo about that. How would you recommend I go about that if you're not wanting me to use the summoning room?
Don't summon. Commune. I'm not the teacher for that.
Yeah, but I mean, you're a warlock and you have a lot of experience, and so I was wondering, because like, okay, Kit explains how speaking with Theo has worked up until this point.
Your relationship and your way you communicate with your patron are different depending on the warlock and the patron in question. How you establish that relationship and those boundaries with them when it comes to communication are entirely up to you.
So
the drowning is optional.
You're telling me this whole fucking time.
I'm saying compromise can be made. That's
Okay.
between you and them and your relationship to them.
okay, I'll try to figure that out.
I
But
cannot teach you to commune with Theo. I don't know how.
yeah, I mean,
Does that make sense?
oh, that absolutely makes sense because I am their only warlock. I think it's probably also figuring this out. But
It's
alas,
an interesting role for a patron to take. One that mimics one of my own. A seeker.
yeah, that is very interesting. I think it was like a scientist, pre-sleep.
I'll do some research.
But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and head out. If you need me, you know where to find me. If I need you, I know where to find you. I will.
Your people will call my people.
Yeah,
Bye.
I'll keep you updated.
You two. Where are you off to?
Man, I don't fucking know. We know. I mean, we as players know where Daimhin is.
Yeah.
Where do you think Daimhin might be at? Do you think
Something
they'd
to him. They're in the door. No.
maybe
They're in the
in the
bathroom.
garden, since that's where they normally hang out at?
No, that seems too simple.
Fair, but like, would it need to be complicated?
Yes.
Ask yourself: is Daimhin a complicated creature or simple?
I think you're. Yes, and I think you're underthinking this.
What would Daimhin be like off doing?
I think it would have something to do with this whole thing,
WWD.
or else they would have done it
What
before.
would
They would have
do?
said that they're doing this beforehand.
Do they have any
It has to be
closer
related.
friends that went missing?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know who's gone missing.
Fair.
And the other thing we can do, really, is we've done this before. We can't just go out into the fucking woods and hope that we run into them, because we're gonna
Worked for
find
Lunno.
some.
Worked for Lunno real good.
Did it?
It worked pretty quick. Step number 2.
If I do ever so recall, the
Sorry.
last time you just walked into the woods, somebody died.
What? Oh.
Actual statement.
I
Last
think-
night.
I think the best
We
thing
weren't in the woods, we were in the training ground. Or is that in the woods? Yeah, in the woods?
off into the wherever. It doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, like, we have no direction. We don't know where they went. They're not here.
Yeah, and Bach didn't really seem to be wanting to tell us where they're at. Can I roll an investigation check to see if I can like notice anywhere or have an idea, or would that be insight or any what would it be investigation or perception
would.
or
What are you trying to do?
To track a creature's investigation.
yeah?
Sure, you're gonna attempt to track Daimhin.
Yes.
Make a survival roll or an investigation roll. You're rolling to beat, what was it, a 22 for your sneak?
21.
Yes.
Investigation.
21.
I'll help,
Good
I
luck.
guess.
Okay, that would be 17.
You have advantage.
Yay! That means a roll again.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. 17 plus 6, would be
23.
23.
You find little bits of Daimhin trinket that have fallen out of their purse or out of their little bag.
Perfect.
Raw trinket
And you're
ingredients, like
able
little
to-
scraps of metal.
It takes you a little while, enough time for them to have that conversation, but you're able to follow that trail slowly back to the dorm.
Oh, that was perfect because I was gonna say let's give up and go to the dorm room anyway. And just wait for them. For some reason, I don't know. Daimhin's always been the one that comes back fine. It's everybody else that
Yeah,
seems
you're
to.
right. I gotta start fucking with Daimhin.
Well, I guess that's a good thing, you
And
know?
then Ajax pulls out a knife.
Oh, no.
This is a knife.
So I guess we just follow the trail they left then? Should be easy
I don't
enough.
think they left it, but
Well,
sure.
I mean, I'm technically dropped it, which is leaving it behind. If it wasn't intentional, it was still left, right? Technically.
I'll finish first one.
And just kind of follows along.
Would they make it to me before my conversation ends?
We'll say at the time that your conversation ends, you have enough time for 1 or 2 more sentences, and then they would be there. Is there anything you want to say before they show up? And is there anything you guys want to talk about along that walk?
You would be the one that I have nothing to say to you. You're the one that talks about me
True.
all the time behind
For
my
sure.
back, so I don't.
No! I don't know about you behind your back.
You literally, that's all you've done.
Not behind your back. Or what do you mean talk behind your back?
Every conversation you've had with Jorhas has been about me.
No, it's been about, like, just the whole situation.
Why did Ollivander tell Kit to go to that?
No! That was one conversation.
A lot of that's Jorha being a
Literally
dick.
one
That's on
conversation.
me.
No, but
But you
I'm
have to
bullying.
understand where I'm coming from as a DM. I have to play this character like that because that's the role he fills in the
I'm just
story.
bullying. I'm just bullying.
Okay.
Angie's also,
I'm
like,
justifying why Jorha.
You don't have to.
is being
You don't have to
this way.
justify anything.
also note
Okay.
Angie's, like, picking up the pieces as they go so they
Okay.
can give them back to, like...
By the end of it, you have like a small bird's nest of trinkets.
He had, like, a hole
So is
in
there
your back
like
or
just
something.
sticks and
Probably.
stuff?
Mostly sticks, a couple of feathers,
I guess so. Where
a
do they
colorful
keep-
little like rock.
Why are they holding all of this?
Hey,
Oh, they make little things.
don't you judge druid shit.
No, but I mean, like, where do they, like, store it?
I
Looks at your
imagine-
component pouch as a druid. Why are you holding all this?
What do you mean? Where do they store it?
It's just...
It's like I said, it's like a bird's nest amount of stuff. It's you know.
You have it in your hands. You couldn't possibly imagine any
No,
other
but
place where they could
there's,
put it.
there's more, and I'm assuming they didn't drop all of it.
You don't know that? Clearly, there's
I hope they didn't drop all of it.
Clearly, there's a hole. Something has gone wrong.
True.
Something is going awry.
Maybe I could, like, stitch it back to them.
I mean, do
Yeah?
you know mending? Let me check my spell book real quick.
I mean, I do.
Okay.
Dog, you can solve this problem real quick. No needle and thread needed.
But, like, where's the fun in that?
Fair.
Do you like sewing?
No? Never tried it before.
First time for everything.
But I can learn.
Do you want to?
Never thought about it till now.
Would you like to?
But I could.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
I think this is
I
my
think he's-
favorite duo.
I
Hey,
don't. The last thing I say, I don't know how to talk to you. And
Lead.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean? You're talking right now, and I think you're doing great. I can understand everything you're saying. Well, I mean, I can read everything you're saying. Well, technically, are you talking? What's the
And then the
definition of
rest
talking?
of the walk is just them behind me, just like.
Talking and you're inside.
Yeah.
Every now and again you throw up a ... just to keep it going.
Yeah.
And they try to translate what the ... means, start talking or ranting about what that could possibly mean.
Ooh, that dot has a flatter top. That must mean something different.
Yeah.
That dot was italicized.
That one wasn't as perfect as the other ones.
No, Ollivander would turn around at that.
Did that one have a space between it or no?
Whoa.
You say
Is
my
this
dots
Morse-
aren't perfect?
is this
I've done this a million
Start
times.
writing it down. Is this Morse code?
That flat one's gotta be a dash!
Are you trying, Ollivander? Are you trying to tell me something?
You're like critiquing his kerning.
I didn't know you knew Morse code.
I think he missed a spot
I
on
don't,
that one.
but I think I'm getting somewhere. I could ask him what this means.
That one's clearly an ellipsoid.
Maybe Lunno could help me
That was
figure
a
it
little
out.
bit more oval. It's a little crooked.
I didn't know there was dash, like sideways dash marks in Morse code. That's new.
Oh, did he approximate a circle with a polyhedra? Wild.
Ollivander's gonna start writing song lyrics in Braille.
Okay. Braille exists.
Yes.
We've confirmed Braille exists
Yes.
in this world.
Ollivander
And he's
knows
taking
Braille.
note of every little dot that you're writing down.
I used it in
like,
one of the puzzles.
Yeah.
Braille exists. Alright, Muff, you have 2 sentences with Ajax before they get there.
It would have already been said, whatever.
Okay.
Just, I imagine it was probably just whatever. There's nothing else.
I'm just making sure you didn't want to have like one last little moment before, knock, 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 open up the door. It's the SWAT team. Angie and Ollivander, the
Daimhin.
SWAT team.
I came looking for
the
me.
worst SWAT team in the world.
One of us. could be on the SWAT
Rude.
team.
Rude.
Hi.
You don't think you could be in a SWAT team? We get to the door. You don't think you could be in a? You think you could be in a SWAT team?
Oh my god.
We have SWAT in this fucking universe.
No.
Daimhin.
I'm not confirming that.
They just
The
told
door-
me there'd
the
be
door is
more-
What's? Give me another.
Oh, door is shut.
Okay.
yeah, the door
opened
shut.
it.
No, I'm doing a bit here,
Okay.
please. What's
Wait,
a,
military operations exist.
yeah?
but
What's
SWAT
like
is
a
more
what's like a
than-
good word for like?
Oh yeah, like what's a good order of people?
Yeah.
Do you want a good order or a bad order? Neutral?
Yeah.
True neutral?
One that is generally people assume is good, but probably maybe isn't.
The Resplendent Knights.
You think you could?
I had to pull up my notes.
Thank you. You think you could be a resplendent knight?
What's that mean?
It's what Franklin's trying to be.
You don't know what that is?
Nope.
They're like a police order, right?
Kinda. They are a group of. They're a heavy task force that exists to protect kings of nations, as well as like emperors, political figures, and stuff like that. And they themselves have no political affiliation. So they just like,
The
yes,
Thai
I
League.
am. Yeah, the Thai League. They show up like, yes, I am the police force, even though like, oh,
There
these
is
two
no
nations are
war in
warring.
Bossing Say.
Exactly. These two nations are warring, but the guys need to talk. They hire us to come make sure that they don't kill each other because they're super neutral. That's what Franklin's trying to be. Resplendent Knight.
Cool.
Yeah.
There is no war. in
Maybe I could
Bossing
do that.
Say.
Kick down this door.
But
Nice strength
rude.
check.
Oh no. Oh no.
You could try. Angie like punches it and then it hurts the wrist immediately.
Make a strength check.
Like a gentle punch though.
Okay.
You can fail.
Yeah, you can choose to
can
fail. You
choose
don't even have to
fail.
roll. You can choose to fail.
9.
Okay. You give it a good.
I like to imagine they
Um,
actually bent their wrist and it hurt them.
Sure. Who is it?
Is
I
Daimhin?
think we have
Is
company.
Daimhin? Is Daimhin?
Uh,
I can't. Well, I know Daimhin. I could just cast message. Daimhin, are you in there?
We're looking for Daimhin. They kind of left a lot of trinkets on
Can
the
you? I'm
ground.
trying to.
yeah, they're in here.
You okay? You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You shouldn't run off on your own anymore because there's like mage assassins or whatever.
I wasn't on my own.
I mean, like you should stay with like somebody that you know for sure isn't a mage assassin, like your
I
sibling.
found somebody.
But did you know them?
Mm-hmm.
You're lying to me for sure. I don't
I know
believe you.
them.
I don't believe you.
You want me to roll?
No, I know. Ollivander just doesn't believe you.
There's no need.
By the time she went, she considers she knows them. she
is going to
sees
have
them.
Okay,
I know.
alright.
I know you. I know you now.
Okay, I'm gonna be more specific.
I met a lovely lady who said she was a stranger.
Only.
We're a stranger.
See, I know her name. You're a stranger.
I'm gonna be more specific, Daimhin.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be more specific, Daimhin, because you're right. I make friends just as easily as you do. I get it. I get it.
Haruto.
Only me, your sibling, or Lunno. You need one of us.
Not Angie.
Not Angie.
I met you 2 days ago.
Rude. Oh, Angie couldn't even hear this, but
That's true.
yeah.
Cause like
none of y'all were with me.
from now on we should, cause like
What about Mark?
if we find Mark, he's good too.
What about Madden?
Madden's good, I think.
And Ajax.
I don't know that person.
And Anduin.
If we find Anduin, yeah, probably. He seems chill.
And Ollivander?
If we find Ollivander, he's
And what
good.
about the teachers?
No, we don't trust them.
We don't trust the teachers?
No.
But they teach us.
Nah. We just it doesn't matter. I don't think that's relevant. They're mean teachers, you know?
I don't think my teachers are mean.
Well, we don't know that yet. I'm just saying, I'm being very specific here. Just keep one of your roommates with you.
Are they?
Picks up
well,
Ollivander's
listen.
wizard. I have a friend!
Elvis
Angie,
is, I
like,
assume,
not
is
Angie,
also
is
bad.
Daimhin just saying this out loud in response?
Yeah,
Just, I would imagine if Daimhin would just
Just talking out loud through the door.
Yeah. And what about this person? And Ajax?
What is Ajax's response to all this?
Are you okay?
What's going on in there?
Just here. He just opens the door. We're just chatting.
I'm just like,
talking to a
man.
fucking wall.
I just have like my finger up and I have my hand over my mouth, like.
You can just come in. It's fine.
Are y'all good?
Oh,
Hi,
I
Ollivander.
can't speak, so.
I was just talking to you.
Yeah.
I was just talking
You dropped a lot of your trinkets, by the way.
Oh!
I think you have like a hole in your bag.
I cast mending.
Oh, thanks.
I had to make a reason for them to be able to follow
Yeah, I
you.
know.
I'm not trying to like
No, you're
rip a
good.
hole in your bag, but we've also said you have an unspecified amount of trinkets, trinket making stuff.
Yeah,
so
it would be the making
As
stuff.
you
It
guys mentioned,
wouldn't.
like as you guys mentioned, Angie just says like, I was gonna sew it back together.
Pulls out a knife, cuts the bag.
I mean, do you want to?
Sure, I don't have a needle or anything to sew it back together with. But as soon as I get that, I can help.
Oh man, your help!
She's just gonna put it back on her thing and.
Just shit's pouring at the bottom of it now.
No, it already fell out. She ripped it. It's already on the floor. Well,
Here, do your other trinkets.
You put him in the bag.
Sorry, buddy.
Did you hold the bag open?
I didn't have anything to do with this one.
I think today's the day.
Well, they're not supposed to go in here, but they can go in this bag.
Okay. And just put some
And
on.
those aren't trinkets.
Oh, what are they?
They're the before trinkets.
What they said.
Pre-trinket.
Close enough.
What God said. I don't know if you can hear
You can
God.
hear him too?
Sometimes.
I thought it was just the voices in my head.
Sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I can hear the things that happen to you guys, but I'm not in the room.
I feel that too. It's
Can
like.
you believe what happened to Kid a couple minutes ago?
Did you see the thing with the eyeball?
That's
I
crazy.
think so.
You did have bugs.
yeah, I did. So technically,
you
I
could have
could
seen
have.
it.
I could have seen that.
You could have saw that man's whole ass eye on the table.
Imagine you like switch senses with your familiar, and you just jump cut straight to the and you switch back and like, all right, well that's enough of that.
That's enough switching into my familiar for today.
I am never having kids. And then he leaves.
What? They just say I'm never having kids and leave?
Yes.
Angie's very
I
confused.
thought you weren't supposed to go alone, that you're supposed to stay with people that you know.
I can follow you if you want.
Yeah, you can go follow him.
Yeah, where are we going next?
Ajax, I suggested that I stay with you.
We came to get you.
Well, Dominic can come along as well.
Oh. I didn't know why you were here.
When's class start, by the way?
Say you guys probably have like another hour, because your first class got canceled, and lunch is usually an hour. We'll say you probably have another hour and a half before second class starts.
Okay. Just making sure.
He reaches
Ajax,
into
stay.
the bag. Arsenic.
Cyanide.
Cyanide.
Fucking hemlock.
I think there's only seasonings in there.
Yeah. He keeps pulling nothing out, but he keeps saying different things.
Nightshade. Ooh, this one came out.
Nightshade.
Well, I mean, Nightshade, there's a
But
lot of different
I
nightshades.
literally just said, ooh, this one came out when I said Nightshade.
Yeah,
What
there
you
are a
looking
lot
for?
of different types of
So
nightshades.
that used
Good
the
for
charge.
It's a tomato.
Yeah,
It used the charge.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
You got a
it's
tomato.
a sun-dried tomato.
Wouldn't kill you. Just a tomato.
You know, some people use eucalyptus as a seasoning, but
I've never thought
eucalyptus
about
is
that.
toxic.
Or are you giving Ollivander ideas?
Apple seeds.
I don't know if anyone uses that as a seasoning.
I don't think apple seeds are typically a seasoning, like you said.
No, they're poisonous.
Yeah.
I don't want this.
What you
Every day
doing?
you're like, apple, cut it open, take out the seeds. Apple, cut it open, take out the seeds.
It's seasonings. Apple's not a seasoning. It's a
being funny.
fruit.
Being funny. It's a bit.
God
Angie
forbid a
like
man
pops
have a
up like
bit.
behind you.
Yeah,
and is like,
God
what you looking for?
forbid.
Poison.
No.
Why are you looking for poison?
You'll understand when you're older.
Aren't I older than you?
Are you?
I'm 21.
Time baby? Yeah.
Time, baby.
Ajax, do you need a buddy to stay with?
I believe I'm permitted to stay in my room, but I can't travel to the Zinoplex without somebody. I've been working with the guy across the hall, who also is by themselves. So
I think you guys should just like share a room for the time being.
we've discussed it. I was starting to gather some of my things, and then I got company, and then we started talking, and
I
then
see.
we started talking about seasonings.
I'll
I
get
guess.
them. You know I wasn't looking for seasonings. I'll get them out of your hair.
They're okay. I enjoy the company. It's
I
a
enjoy.
nice distraction.
I enjoy them sometimes too.
Damn.
They're a nice distraction.
If you want to sleep over, we suddenly have an open space. 2 open spaces, actually.
I think I'll bunk across the hall.
Can I sleep over?
Come on, children. Come with me.
Do you need a place to stay? Are you alone in your room?
Yeah, you
Actually,
haven't even
good
checked on your
question.
roommates.
I actually don't know.
You should figure that out.
I should. You're right. I really should.
We should go check on that. We're gonna go check on that now.
Okay.
If you need us, do you know where to find us?
Yeah, the house party.
Yeah, that one.
There's a house party?
You weren't invited.
I wasn't in charge of that.
Oof. And
You
just
weren't
turns to
at the school,
Ollivander.
damn it.
What?
Just a house party?
There was.
And now's the perfect time to throw a house party while people are going missing. Perfect time. Get everybody in one nice big space.
Surely that won't be a temptation for the Aetherborn.
Surely not.
I mean, how many people can they really grab? 6, 7?
All right.
Whenever everyone's drunk.
All right, come on. Let's go check on your roommates. Come
Got
on,
it.
let's go.
Bye.
Where do you live?
Angie says where he lived because I don't remember. I don't think I was ever
You're on
told
the
that
second
information.
floor. So you're down a floor from them.
I pull in a small bit of rope. Okay, you hold on to that. You hold on to this end. Come on, let's go. And I kindergarten train them to Angie's room.
Notably,
already
as you
been
guys are
trained.
moving floor to floor, in each of the stairwells, there is a new homunculus. That is literally just like, you ever thrown like one of those sticky like balls where they like you throw it at a wall and it's like
Yeah, like
it's thrown into the corner
they
and
make
it's a
the little-
homunculus with like a little
They
eye.
make the little
It's really-
eggs that you can
Yeah, you just fucking like slam it and it's wet and gooey, but it never dries.
I love those.
Yeah,
Until they pop and they smell so bad. And
it looks like that, but it's a homunculus slopped into the corner.
I can do that with my cat.
It blinks at you guys as you guys walk by. Notably, doesn't have a mouth.
Every time they pass one, Daimhin waves at it.
It doesn't have arms.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's like a Siri. You just go.
I was looking
My phone vibrated the moment I said Siri, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Hey
Keep
Siri, turn
listening.
off the
Shut up.
lights.
I hope it pinged everybody who was listening. I'm sorry.
These are
You tried to listen to us on your TV.
Hey Xbox, turn off.
got him.
I hope you were in the middle of a Fortnite game. We go to...
You guys make it to
yeah.
Angie's room. Opening up the door, your apartment is as you normally leave it. Neither of your roommates are there.
Maybe they're off doing something with someone.
You want to go check the list?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Come on, let's go. Let's go check the list for
Got
the
it.
names of the people you live with. I'm so glad
How does-
Ollivander doesn't speak in tone.
I was gonna say, how does Ollivander
He's writing
change
in normal
tone?
text, but like away from you guys, his face is like.
Or imagine it's in different fonts. So.
No, it's the same font. He doesn't actually want you guys to know that he's being fucking so annoyed right now.
So you guys go to the list, or where you think the list would be.
He does speak to everybody in different fonts, and then people he's not friends with, he speaks to in like Comic Sans.
Nice. Perfect.
You
Wait,
have-
what font does it have?
Comic
You get
Sans.
wingdings.
No!
You get wingdings, so I don't want to talk to you.
No.
Guess what I'm saying now, bitch.
Well, I guess now he talks to you in Braille. So.
Which, by the way, Angie does have a sheet of paper that just has like the list of like the dots and the patterns and stuff that you were making in the Braille.
But it's not it's not
Not at all
translated.
translated.
Oh no.
It says blue that would.
So you guys head back to the Zytoplex to see if you can find the list, and you see Madden out front of the Zytoplex, hammering in these like big posts.
Are these the?
I can see you.
Are these the? Well, I mean, I kind of have to do that every time.
I understand.
Are these the lists?
It's going to be. He flips over the board that he's got, and you just see papers tacked onto it, a list of missing people.
Do you mind if
They're
I,
sorted by
it's-
year.
God, it's like Katrina.
Yeah.
do you mind if I?
Big
You
oof.
start looking through the first years.
Well, I don't know.
You're
the-
missing.
Oh, okay.
Angie's missing.
I don't know the name of your roommates.
When
did that
happen?
Bonnie is missing, but Chester is not.
Maybe Bonnie's. I mean, we're also listed as missing, so it doesn't necessarily mean they're missing. Right?
We should go talk to
Madden,
our
do you know
homeroom
what-
teacher.
Do you know what
Yeah.
qualified them to be listed as missing?
Today it was not showing up for homeroom.
Do you have the same homeroom as us? I don't remember.
They are in the same homeroom.
Yeah, I
The
do.
other two are not.
Because it was like 2 days ago you transferred in or something.
Yeah.
This is outside the Zytoplex.
Outside the Zytoplex, a sign has been posted with all the missing people.
Alright, we gotta go.
You guys see Mark is on there, Matrius Sarson is on there. A lot of people are on there. If you ask me, I will tell you if they're missing or not.
I kind of already know everybody on my list, whether or not.
Dang it, we just solved that.
Ibra.
Ibra is
Yeah,
missing.
we just fucking saw all of our hard work.
We gotta go tell our homeroom teacher we're still here.
That'd be smart.
Yeah. We're gonna do that. Let's go.
Got it.
We go to homeroom.
Am I still holding the rope that you
Yes.
handed them?
You guys make it to homeroom. When you guys enter, Veralda is crying.
That's the homeroom teacher?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
you guys as homeroom teacher.
For someone who remembers so much. I'm sorry, I'm salty. I will shut up now.
You're on thin ice.
Just Ollivander just be like, is that a horror teacher?
I'm proud of myself that I've remembered so many
I know,
things,
I know.
and you're shitting.
You guys enter Veralda's classroom. She is actively crying. As you guys enter, she quickly. Sorry.
No,
Students.
it's okay. If you want us to, if now's a bad time, we can leave.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
No, really, take your time. It's
Okay.
okay. We can,
This kind of thing doesn't help. We should just pretend it wasn't happening.
Okay. She pulls out a piece of paper.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
I was just late.
I got it. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Were you missing?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Do you remember anything before this?
Yes.
What do you remember? What's the last thing you remember before waking up?
Going
Sleeping.
to sleep.
Okay. And you?
same here. Also
Oh, I
going to
made a
sleep.
pie.
Okay. What time approximately did you go to bed?
Midnight.
Also midnight.
And you're sure neither of you were missing?
Positive.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we've had other students like Franklin who were missing, but weren't.
Yes.
Yes. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Our
not.
our other roommate Mark was like that. He was missing, then he wasn't, but now he is again.
Okay, so Mark is definitively missing.
I haven't seen him since.
He hasn't been showing up to first room for a while. Is he okay?
He was doing things with the paladin guy, if I recall.
Okay. She writes that down. I will check with the paladin counselor, and we will go from there. But he's definitively missing now.
Yes.
Okay. Can I help either of you with anything?
No,
Or
we just come
Daimhin?
to.
Daimhin, shit. You'll be reporting to me from now forward.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What happened?
Lars isn't here with us anymore.
Oh no, not Lars.
Is he on the list too?
Yeah, Lars is on the list.
Right. Well, I suppose I have to deal with this eventually.
Do you know about Lars's plants?
Which ones?
Very annoying.
His personal plants.
I have approximate knowledge of his personal plans, but
Like the ones on the shelves that I can't reach.
She pulls a key out of her desk, and she hands it to you. I don't know about Lars's special plans.
Oh, neither do I.
Oh good, that makes two of us.
She's just gonna.
She's feigning ignorance about the plants in the second floor, on the lower floor. She doesn't know.
Did you
I
not know
would hope
either?
Someone takes care of Lars's plants. I'm hoping you could handle that for him. You guys are pretty
I think
close.
so.
He always wore that little dragonfly
Oh.
after you gave it to him.
I have a thing for you. I forgot about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
Don't let me forget about it.
sorry for the confusion, but you will be reporting to me for work for now.
Okay.
Also, just a little thing to remember. You never checked up on that murderous, that
Yeah, because-
concerning plan.
Because it happened last night. I haven't had a chance
yeah,
to
I
yet.
know, but I'm just
I haven't had a chance yet.
Just
I was
having-
gonna go there if y'all didn't fucking find me, you
Just
son of a
having-
bitch with your 22.
Concerning
23.
23, mind you.
23, whatever.
We have
Shut the fuck
horticulture.
up.
We have horticulture next session.
I know. It's just
It says you.
You guys have a class next session.
Where the plant is still in the barrel?
Yeah, you put it in a barrel of
Yes.
water.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It should be dead by now. It's probably fine.
Oh, we'll find out.
We'll fucking find out.
It is or it isn't. There's two options.
I'm gonna make a little roll
Dude,
back
the
here real
secret-
quick.
Son of a bitch.
That's a good one. I'll just tuck that away. I gotta update my notes.
God
Oh,
fucking
no.
damn it. Look, I had
Um,
plans and you motherfuckers ruined it.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, every time I want to send you on a wild goose chase, you don't let me. God forbid a man have hobbies.
I wonder why. No one's allowed to be alone anymore.
You nearly got me, but then I was like, wait a minute. You're not in Botany Club. You're in Jazz Club.
You can self-publish.
That's a good bit.
God, there are
was a good
so
bit.
many
That was so
good bits
funny.
when Dobbins around.
Yeah, we love Daimhin.
I mean, that's a top tier Lunno bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can self-publish.
Yeah, no, Lunno. We've
That was
had
very
a
good.
really good bit for almost everyone.
I'm forgetting my own jokes. What was the bit? I forget what I
So
remember
you were
saying.
trying to track down Daimhin, and Daimhin was talking about writing a book, I think.
Yeah,
With Mark.
Mark and I were talking about writing a book, and you come charging in after
Oh,
us.
yes.
Yeah,
Self-publish.
all out of breath
Yes,
and
that
everything.
I remember now.
Top tier bit.
Yeah, no, it
Good to
was
know I'm not
great.
just forgetting the important stuff, I'm also forgetting the funny stuff. Which means I can listen back later and be like, good joke past me.
Yeah.
So, we'll get out of here for now.
Yeah, sure. You are all in horticulture?
Yes.
Did you do your homework?
It was the.
You did yours, did you?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. That is due today. Okay. I'll see you guys in like an hour and a half. Like an hour at this point.
I don't see horticulture in it.
Please get some lunch.
Oh, I guess you're not in it. You should go home.
Arcanobotany. This is the.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
not
this is
horticulture. It's
Horticulture is the
Is
club.
a
What's the
club.
secondary class today?
Secondary class is beginning computational magic.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't.
Apologies.
Oh.
I didn't think I was like, what? I was
Oh, then-
sure we.
Haha.
Then
My apologies. I got mixed up between the classes.
Oh,
and
none
the
of us
clubs being
have
similar.
classes. Do you have that?
Oh, good.
Becca has a class.
Do you have math?
Okay, so scratch what
No.
you just said.
Do you have math class?
I don't think anyone has beginning computational
They
magic.
do.
I
You
do.
do.
Yeah.
All right,
Or,
then I'll
of
put
course,
it down.
Kit would.
Yeah.
I need to make notes about like
All
who
right,
has what classes.
So
You need like a colored pencil.
we don't have class. Let's meet up with the other two. Unless there's anything you want to do, because
It
I
is
know
lunchtime, so we could say we all convene for lunch.
you got you.
For roleplay
True,
reasons.
yes.
Let's stop by the house real quick, because we were already there a second ago.
Yeah, you were just there.
Well, no, we
How-
were at Angie's.
Which is it's in
Well,
the same
it's
building.
the second floor. We just go up to the third.
Yes.
Or I say we, y'all.
Because it's
Yeah.
all first year dorm.
We can say for convenience.
We'll do
sake.
that after.
Everyone
Yeah.
convenes
We'll do
at
that
the
after.
dorm.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
Bach leads us to the dorm to say like, oh yes,
Oh, yeah.
we're there.
Kid has bug.
Okay.
You see Bach.
I like that Dawn is like super focused on it. It's really funny.
I
mean,
like, put
she's
my
never had a
hands on
familiar
their
before.
shoulders and just like walk them.
Bach's back completely arches. Their tail goes up straight, and like they're focused. And you don't notice this. It's probably on your shoulder, and then all of a sudden, on the shoulder right here, bite. No, shoulder. They're facing outward. Yeah. So they would have bitten you.
Bach, what?
You're good. Oh, God, what would be?
I mean, that's what the lizard does.
Yeah,
the
the
lizard
lizard-
Fortnite dances to communicate.
I will set Bach down so that Bach can lead me to where.
Yeah, Bach would either if you're like holding him, he'd probably like scramble out
Yeah,
and
I
then
set Bach down, knock over
He-
the spray.
he'd try to bring you to the dorm.
Meanwhile, Dobbin just like
The entire time.
Has to really concentrate.
Okay, let's go.
I figured they're new
Oh yeah.
You
to
all
this, so they
reconvene?
don't know how to do it.
You all reconvene back at the dorm room. I assume you're going as well.
Mhm.
Not you.
Me? Yeah.
Yeah,
You're not invited.
they're with us, so they
I
have
assume,
to.
Yeah.
but they also have their own room.
I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going with y'all.
Where
yeah,
there's nobody
Angie's
there.
following.
Yes.
Angie's following. Don't worry.
All right, that's what I'm asking. You
Don't-
can say
I'm
I'm going
sorry,
home
you know
for
who you're
lunch, and then
talking
you
to.
fuck off. You know.
I'm sorry.
Ollivander turns around. Don't let go of that rope.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't you
All
dare.
right, the lot of you reconvene back at the apartment.
Capital letters.
Um,
Exclamation mark.
We'll say you guys convene for lunch, have some food. We'll go ahead and roleplay a little bit during that time. At the end of roleplay, I'm going to go ahead and set this up now. There is a knock at the door, and we will address that next session.
I got you.
So
The
we'll
other
say
night.
name?
We'll say the knock is kind of like this.
That's creepy. We'll get
Yeah,
there.
It's supposed to be.
We'll get
I
there.
was trying to make it creepy.
So there's the other night when we were out, when you guys were out, and people were dying and stuff or whatever. I went out also to look for something unimportant. I went to look for you, but I didn't find you. I did find this flower though. It's apparently it glows when you pluck it. Don't pluck it, because I want to grow more of them.
Dobbin plucks it. I gotta see this.
So I got you this to grow.
I can make more of these.
I figured you'd like it, because also it tastes really good apparently. No, wait till you grow another one, and then you can eat
That's
this,
very
and then you can eat this one
And see it glow.
and see it glow.
Obviously.
Okay, no,
plucks it, sees it glow.
2 in 1, baby.
I'm trusting you with this.
Dobbin's a fucking sense scourger for real, for real.
Also, something I want to get out now. You guys have a tendency of going off on your own, and that's fine. That's good.
That's D&D.
I expressly encourage you guys to be adults and have your own shit, and I don't want to know about it. Who you fuck in the midnight times, I don't care. what plants you plant in the midnight times. That's up to you.
What seeds you sow?
But
What
you,
seeds
do
you
you
sow.
want to know about this one? Or
That
do you-
one's yours.
Do you not want to know about when I planted?
I
I don't
that-
have to tell you.
you don't. No.
Okay, I won't tell you then.
Well, I mean, I'd like one eventually.
Okay, so you do
Like
want
just
to
like
know.
surprise me.
Okay, so don't tell you when I planted.
Just tell me when it's finished.
Tell
Just
you
like come
when-
out and just be like, surprise! I got another one.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, I know you guys have your little secrets and your little things that you like to go off and do by yourself. That's fine. Take somebody with you, please. Like even if they stand outside the door or whatever, and you don't want them to know. I don't like. Take a Lunno, take a me, take a like. I don't want to know what you're doing. I don't care. I'll wait outside the door for you to do your business.
You know, getting voluntold.
I mean, hey, I have healing magic. If anyone, I have healing magic and holding up a shield. Pretty good in a scrap, so.
I'm just putting that out there, saying I told you so. Right now, I'm saying that now before I have to inevitably say I told you so.
I will attempt to keep my solo escapades to a minimum.
Again, keep your secrets. I don't need your secrets. Take somebody with you.
I did take Luna this time. And she was very helpful. Thank you, Luna.
Glad to be of service.
Did you learn anything?
Yes. So Aetherborn are not only being spotted, but are actively dragging people to the 4th floor.
Mm-hmm.
And there
Well, that seems like
are-
our next step is, well, at least mine is. I don't know what you guys are going to do, but sounds like we got to go up there eventually.
I mean, we don't necessarily have to, but it
I don't know
definitely
about you
seems
guys.
like-
I'm kind of getting sick of this shit.
Yeah, no, like, people are going missing, people we know, people we want to have around. Even people we don't want to have around, I still don't want them to just disappear forever.
Sure, also everybody's bitching about it, and that's annoying.
Yeah. Like, no, I don't like Anduin, but I don't want him to die. I don't want him to be eaten by an Aetherborn. Like, I don't wish that on anyone.
Well, they kill you first and then eat your...
Yeah, but
Leave that
still.
crystal.
Yeah. And
Still,
they
like,
eat your bits.
I don't want anyone to be eaten.
Oh, also, I checked through the list for... I forgot his name, but I did say I was going to do this last session. Me forgot. Ollivander wouldn't have forgotten. The... Furbolg?
Oh, Ruba?
Ruba. Are they on the list?
They are not missing.
Okay. Who's Ruba's? Who knows
Ruba
Ruba?
is
Me.
Ruba's.
Luno's
Say
rival.
Rival,
Yeah.
yes.
We need to warn Ruba, because they have a bunch of soul crystals on them.
Yeah, that's a good point.
My God.
They are a juicy Aetherborn target.
Oh no.
Was Gromp on the target list? On the list.
Yeah, Gromp was the other one I would have checked.
Gromp is also not missing.
Okay,
We
cool.
just feed
Yeah,
Ruba.
both of them need
They'll
to
leave
be.
us alone for at least a couple months. You know, I'm just.
Are you being serious?
No, I'm not being serious.
I will put it out there as a DM. If you guys want to research Aetherborns in the library, you have full access to the website for all the lore I've written about Aetherborns that you would find in the library free of access.
Really?
So please use the website. It's a wonderful resource. We've done
I
a lot of
can
work.
link
No,
Aether-
grabs
Yeah,
a
like
book.
y'all
The book
want.
is the contents of the website.
Here, I will go
Also,
ahead and
spelled
link
Satyr
Aetherborn.
wrong.
In the website?
Hmm?
Where at?
And the whole thing.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Blame Becca. She
How'd
typed
they
it.
spell
Wait,
it?
what?
it like-
I think that way.
Oh, that's kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, it's supposed to be that.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was Ryan.
Whatever.
Damn.
Damn, what
Damn.
the fuck?
I
T and
corrected
the-
him on it.
Right
the
under,
T and
right
the Y
under the
are,
bus.
are changed.
I see how it
I
is.
told you to just fix it because I said we should just spell it Satur because that's the way they should all be.
Yeah,
Just
Tor.
make it fucking mimic all the other tars.
Yeah.
You know? Satyr gotta be fucking extra like that.
So,
At least you didn't spell it ER or something.
No. I got close. I don't know why we continue to spell it wrong.
I know I make a lot of jokes, and I'm typically pretty fun and frivolous. I also can be pretty uptight sometimes. I get that, but I'm gonna cards on the table here. I'm not gonna wait.
I'm trying to find him.
I'm not gonna wait a super long time for this. I think we prepare. We do a little bit of research,
Maybe leave out this weekend.
and if nobody's gonna do anything about it, I think with Kit under the gun, this problem's got to get solved pretty quick.
I suppose
Yeah,
so.
and it'd be a lot safer, I'd imagine, if more of us went than not.
The way things are
I
going.
still don't trust you. I'm also, if I'm being serious here, I don't really know you too well.
That's fair.
I let you in. You seemed nice. I fed you. That's
Either
cool.
one.
I don't know
That's
who you
default
are.
Ollivander behavior,
Yes,
though.
this. I mean, yes.
That's fair.
You seem fine. I don't think you're like conniving, evil person, but like also, I don't know who you are.
Well, my name's Angie.
I know that.
Guys.
I do know this. This information I know.
As much as I'm loath to admit it, I do think.
Usually I'm a bit more cautious than this, but I'm a bit done with this whole ordeal. I've heard things about Jorhoff harassing you guys, but I've never been there for it. Believe me, if I was, I'd have some words for him.
Yeah, whenever we did the Warlock interrogation,
like
he was
power word
very
kill.
gung ho about
Words like yes.
he was very
Words like
gung-ho
power
about
word stab.
throwing me under the
No,
bus.
I wouldn't assault somebody.
But,
Well, I wouldn't make an attempt on his life.
I do think, as much as I loathe to admit it, I do think sitting around waiting for this to go away is not going to result in a favorable outcome.
Also, Lunno, well, yeah, you
Yes.
were there, but Luno's information that she got was seemingly very well got information because, yeah, not all the professors trust the other professors.
Well, I wouldn't imagine. They don't seem like a solid unit right now.
Yeah. There's a lot of distrust going on.
It just from an outward glance, it seems like what's his name? the fucking
The Eldritch. Right.
the lich. What's
Gavin.
Gavin? Sorry. From like a outside perspective, Gavin seems very laissez-faire about running this school. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. He's an old man. He's an old village man, and he's running a library. And they tend to be very like seen it all types. I understand that, but like, there's not a lot of unity happening. I feel.
Yeah.
So, I also
Honestly.
I had a thought pass my mind when we were doing the whole discussion thing in the Zytoplex. We should probably gather everybody that we trust in this room.
Yeah. Try to exchange notes.
No, not just notes. Live here until this is done.
Yeah.
If people are being pulled out of their beds,
yeah,
we might have to start taking watches.
Yeah.
That would not be a.
Take turns.
Probably best having multiple people on watch at a time.
Yes. I've already spoken to Cobalt. I trust her. She's gonna be here later tonight. I recommend you guys do similar things to people that, if they're still here, speak to them.
Lunno invites
Madden.
Madam,
Madam.
her sleepover.
Good.
Well,
Good.
unfortunately,
Good.
the people that I trust seem to be missing, so that's not really an option for me. Hell, even the people that I explicitly don't trust are missing. And, like, I don't even think Anwin has anything to do with this.
No, if I'm being honest,
Anwin's the least suspicious person right now, I'm gonna be honest.
if I'm
Dude, straight up missing.
is the blue guy?
Yeah.
we should
That
say-
seems racist. I didn't mean it like that. That I feel bad. I wrote
Yeah.
that,
He's
and
the Vidalcan.
I felt bad. There's other blue people. Anyway,
It should be noted.
Dalvin flosses in the corner. I'm blue, I'm blue, I'm blue.
You are wearing a blue hoodie right now.
It should be noted that Rodin. No, not Rodin. That's the font. R-O.
The teacher?
Rogan,
Yes.
Rollick.
Rollick. Thank you. It's like 5 letters. R-O.
My apologies.
We're playing Hangman.
Yeah.
Can I get an R?
You have no idea how my brain works. Actually, we've gone over this multiple times. You know exactly. I've explained it several times.
Your mind palace is a thing to be seen and witnessed. It's a thing that needs to be
the
documented.
things I remember and the things I do not is
It needs to be documented.
Feels like a roulette wheel sometimes.
It should be noted that Rollick and presumably others know about some of the time events that have gone place.
And how'd that work out for them?
Well,
Surprisingly, not that bad.
not that bad, but
Their head didn't like pop.
No. There was a little bit of
It
nosebleed.
killed a
It looks
first year
like-
student off the damage I rolled. Boy, howdy, would that kill a first year student?
Just out of curiosity, you're gonna heal that back anyway.
Hmm?
How much did you roll?
I rolled 36 damage.
Oh,
Interesting.
jeez.
Jeez.
It was close.
Oh.
Good to know.
About 14 off.
Dang.
Almost exactly 14 off.
Good to know
God
for the
damn.
future,
That's
just in case.
You
crazy.
should kill Rollick. 50 hit points.
I don't think I will.
As an NPC, I gave him 50 because he's a teacher that seemed about right.
Oh my god.
Not like a crazy high level, but like, it'd have to be teaching kids.
I just
Andy
realized.
stares and is like, "What's going on?" And Luno turns.
Yeah,
and is
after like
yeah. So there was this other timeline with Major Sarson went missing, and there was
Could you fucking imagine?
Angie, take out.
Could you imagine if Kit killed a teacher?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
especially a teacher
man.
that was interrogating them.
Yeah.
Do you know how
man.
bad that would set the system off?
Okay.
One thing I'd like to note is imagine if the person who we found out who is behind all this, and we and they don't actually know about the other timeline stuff, and then we just do most of it like it's like a final boss moment. Then we just start ranting on about the palace.
As I know
thing,
who
and
the
then they
final
almost-
boss is for this, try it.
That would be hilarious. And almost kill it with that.
but also, I don't want to kill Angie, so
Plug your ears,
True.
child.
True.
The most Luno would say is like, so
Angie, plug your ears.
if
Deafened.
Yeah.
Here's the deafened condition.
Rollick did suspect us.
I'm
or
gonna
suspect
be-
something of that kind already, didn't they?
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think this is a warlock doing this.
I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't.
Could be.
Like they're
I'm
interrogating
more
all the
I'm
world.
more
Matrius,
suspicious.
I know,
I'm more suspicious about you. Speak of Matrius, I'm more suspicious about wizards here, because that seems. I'm watching you.
Madden did suspect, and he's been here what 7 yearly?
Madden is on his 5th year.
5th. My bad.
I mean,
Sorry, I have my notes right here. I
Even
apologize.
one of
Man,
this-
and his
It's literally
dad
just a
and
list
his
of
dad
characters.
died.
And
This is a
his
tough
last
year. Tough year for Madden.
Madden's having a bad go.
Yeah.
But he suspected, anti warlock bias on the part of staff, and if it were to be someone else other than a warlock,
I think
it
it'd
would
be pretty easy to shift blame.
to play it off. Yes. I mean, you've
As
seen
as much as
he
I
pointed
don't
out,
like as much as I don't like Jorhoff, I think he's just an asshole.
I wouldn't rule it out.
One thing
but-
about Jorhov is whenever we were going searching for Mark, I saw him. Well, actually, no, I was searching for Kit, and I saw him alone in the field, like the training ground, investigating the training ground. And I originally thought maybe Jorhov could be super blaming and investigating all this just to throw the blame somewhere else, but no one was around. And he was still spending the time in the middle of the night with nobody around investigating this because he was curious as to what was going on.
He could have
If you
also
were just
been
doing
there
it as an act,
planting
then-
evidence or something like
No,
that.
he was
or,
definitively investigating. At least
Yeah.
it looked like it.
I mean, look, I'm not saying that he
So
wasn't
he's
investigating.
an asshole and kind of an idiot. So
Like,
I'm just
I mean,
saying,
those are
if
two
he
qualities that
was
would
to be,
set someone up to be the.
I'm just saying, if he was to be behind all this, it wouldn't make sense for it wouldn't make sense for him to be searching for evidence when nobody's around.
Okay,
if it was
but
just
he-
an act.
Okay, but he's
actively trying to shift the blame then.
he's literally made the same point against us, that we're just it's a false shepherd type deal. Like you can't make that point, because if we make that point about ourselves, he's still saying that doesn't matter.
More to the point,
Fair.
I do think that
No,
there's
yeah.
I think we need more.
pretext, and given the story about the book in question.
I don't think what.
Oh, I'm just, if professors know, then I consider it a matter of time before, some sort of more rigorous, eyes are going to be on us, on Kid in particular, as we've noticed, but on the rest of us as well. And if we intend to, if we intend to deal with this problem ourselves or take matters into our own hands, we'd probably do it sooner rather than later. And with, like you said, as many resources as we have.
I'm a little bit
whoever we
worried
can
about
trust.
trying to take things into our own hands, just because, we don't know what we're dealing with here.
Nobody else does either.
Yeah, no one does, but I feel like before we try to actively do stuff, I need to... CO knows something that I don't know. It's being very cagey, and I'm a little bit concerned, and I need to figure out what's going on.
This is my surprised face.
And so before we do
That's
anything...
a thing I say.
Before we do anything rash, let's...
I'm not talking about doing anything rash. A couple of days, do some research, but this has got to come to a head quick.
Yes. Agreed, because the longer...
I think you, of all people, are motivated to speed up this timeline, because the longer people keep going missing, and if it's not you, people are going to blame you more.
Yes, I know. And I have every means and I have every intent to try to get this figured out as soon as possible. I just need, we have to make sure that we cover our bases, take the steps. Don't make decisions before we at least understand some of the ramifications. Because, on the one hand, we got Franklin killed, but on the other hand, Franklin and Iodine are not missing. And they probably would have been.
That was you two.
Yeah.
Was it really us who killed him? Because we didn't do anything that would have done that.
We weren't able to save
I mean,
him.
I wasn't there, but
Well,
We
I feel
didn't-
like not saving someone and killing them are two very different things.
the staff won't see it that way.
Yeah.
From outward perspective, we got
I
Franklin
think the
killed.
problem I have with Reverend Gavin's name is it's such a normal ass name.
For a lich? Yeah.
Gavin.
My
Gavin
name-
the Lich.
My name's Robert. I'm the ancient lich of.
He has a
Gavin.
last name if it would help you feel better.
I don't know it.
Gavin Brown.
I think I said it once or twice. Let me find
I think
it here.
Ollivander doesn't know it.
Duntille.
I might remember that. I don't know.
Gavin Duntille.
Mr. Don Tiller.
Alright, are y'all done?
Knock, knock, knock.
Alright, we can say you guys can do roleplay chat. Fill in this time. Next session, we're starting off with a knock at the door. Does anyone want to say anything before we end recording?
Recording. I know. No, I need to correct my yippee.
Bye, recording.
By recording.
Loud.